Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I didn't realize I wasn't actually live on the YouTube portion for a second. That's always tough. So I was a couple minutes late by accident. But that's okay. Howdy, everyone. Dual stream on YouTube. Yeah, for people that are on YouTube, there is a higher bitrate and quality rate. So I went ahead and streamed on YouTube as well, just so I could have it. But we can't actually access the dark version of this stage, the night one. It is a hidden challenge at the moment, but the field does have a night mode, which is pretty sick. I just wanted it immediately. I have not gotten the MKX Scorpion skin yet. You know, I made a pledge to myself a couple months ago that I was going to stop dumping hundreds of dollars into microtransactions, but I know I will before the next Road to Rank 1. So I will end up getting it. Today I want to focus more on T1000. I want to focus on Mileena buffs because I love playing Mileena. I want to focus on a lot of the characters that got changed, but I will be getting the MKX Scorpion skin. YouTube really makes the difference. It is true. YouTube quality is just higher for streaming. Like the bitrate, if you don't stream, you won't know what this means, but let's say it's about 4 times better quality on YouTube, plus I can stream in 4K. On Twitch I have to, not 4K, 2K. And on Twitch it has to be 1080p. Just letting people roll in here before we go through the patch notes. There are hidden nerfs though. There's one character that got nerfed that it was undeserved. It was really undeserved. But Sindel got shadow nerfed. I don't really like some of the changes they did, but that's okay. I'm not a dev. Yes, there is a Floyd Knight stage, and that's why I'm here. You can't unlock it yet. It's a hidden challenge of some type. I saw the Finny speculating it has to do with 100 Floyd things, but we don't really know yet. But yeah. So whatever your preferred platform is, you can watch this on Twitch or YouTube. I'm just dual streaming for fun. What do I think of MKX Scorpion? I think it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. I really do think it looks cool. I'm just holding off on buying it until Road to Rank 1. If somebody donates at some point, I'll just buy it live. But I'm also just trying to do better on how much I spend on microtransactions, because MK1, there's going to be a new NRS game eventually in the next year or two, and then I'm going to have all these skins for what? But I will end up getting it before the next Road to Rank 1, 100%. I tell myself I'm not going to buy microtransactions, and then I do. Yeah, Sindel nerfed. Forward one is high, mid, and then she lost health, right? She lost 50 HP, something like that? Yeah, I don't get the point of shadow nerfs, really. Like, when you say, why don't they tell us these things? I don't know. I think it's due to backlash. Like, the Tanya shadow nerfs were so brutal to her. Like, she was getting the armored launch nerf already publicly, but maybe they just realized, oh, wow, people would riot if we also showed that her mid is slower, all of those things. But yeah, so we'll do the patch notes in a second, just letting people filter in here so I don't have to go open up again. Mileena's new move. As everyone knows, my original Mortal Kombat main was Mileena, and I grinded her a lot in MKX. So when you're below 30% health, we can now do a Fatal Blow cancel just like this and tie it into a combo. But that doesn't actually count as one of her normal to normal cancels, which is really nice. So, if we go in here, I'm already forgetting. So, Crazed Tarkadon is the move. It's at the bottom right where it describes it. But we have basic attacks that can be chained together and a couple special moves. So, Straight Sai and Low Sai can actually be chained together with basic attacks. But you can only chain 2 attacks together at a time. Now, you're not limited to 2 chained attacks. I know it's probably confusing when I say it. It just has to be at separate parts of the combo. So if I go like this early on, well, I already messed it up. New move. But if I go like this early on, I can chain 2 attacks like this, just as I did right there, and that would be the limit at the beginning of the combo. Now, later on, if I do just say, like I launch like this, and I go like here, at the end of the combo, I can chain together 2 more moves. It's just, you can't chain more than 2 in a row in the combo, but you can do 2 together at later points. I'm explaining that so shit. I know. Here, I'll try and do one right now just to give you an idea of what I mean. No, I'm dropping. Oh my. You know what? I'll just show the low side and the straight side first before I just do these combos that I've never practiced. So, we got this. See, I just double canceled right there, which is pretty nice. It's already 40%. Now, your max damage is increased by doing this, but it's not broke tier, if that makes sense. Hey, big thank you for the 5, Adam. Huge thank you. It's not broke tier. Like, when you chain them together, you're probably adding 5 to maybe 10% if somebody can find the optimal damage. It is nice, I think, for resetting combos because, yeah, let me just do a B&B where I only chain the moves together at the beginning part. I think that would be easier to show. Forward 3-4 cancel into overhead is kind of annoying. I agree. I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate everyone watching. So I'll show you what the damage looks like. Let's do it without the buff first so you can see the scaling difference on a combo where I add some normal cancels. So let's see. What do I want to do? Oh my, I'm dropping. It's been a bit. Let's do that one. So 468, that was basic, not completely optimal, but 468 without the added buff where we can chain some attacks. Now, let me do some chained attacks together just to give you an idea of what we're looking at. So that was 541, 8%ish, right? Was that like 8%ish of a difference? So that's definitely nice. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love having the extra damage on top, but it is something that it's not going to do like 70% out of nowhere. There's definitely some scaling put on here, but I also didn't do any combinations at the end of that combo to maybe make it more like 10%. I just haven't labbed it enough yet. It is really cool. It's super cool what Mileena got buffed with. I'm just happy it just gives you stuff to do with her, if that makes any sense. And you could probably do some mix-ups where, because you can chain the low now, instead of doing the 1-2 where the second hit is an overhead, you could do one low... You can do... Let me do it. You could do one low side just like that for a mix-up combo. So it actually gives her some built-in mix now, which is really nice. Like, again, it's situational. You got to be below 30%, but I just enjoy having something fun to do. Yes, Madame Bo is out for people who have Chaos Reigns. Am I coming out with a Road to Rank 1 today? Probably not today. There's just so much I want to do and learn, but here. So, now we can go take a look into the patch notes if we want. Just so people have a better idea. Alright. Oh, that is the freaking stream thing. That's my bad. Let me get it set up. Okay. I've never done this before. So creative of Diff to actually pull up a browser on stream. Wow. He's learning. So here we go. Yes, I'm an Apple Music user. Just get off me. Get off me. All right. So there's nothing big at the top of these patch notes, at least in my opinion. Not anything I thought was like seriously noteworthy. If we scroll down though, let's see. Have some new skins added. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything super crucial in the patch notes. I'll highlight it if so, but I think in terms of all the default stuff, we're fine. Yeah. So main fighters, we have the Baraka's new move, which is nice. But now heal drop can now be held to perform heal smite, which is cool. Back kick cancel occurs 2 frames later. That just helps you, you know, back kick is what his stand for. So he can mix it up whether he's going to armor break or do a special move or cameo move easier. His 444 cancel occurs 2 frames later. Interesting. That's a lot of 444 frame stuff that I don't really care about, but Baraka's big thing, let me switch characters, and then we'll go back to the gameplay. Baraka now can cancel his overhead, which I believe will be heal smite. Okay. It's been a bit since I played Baraka, so we're going to really figure this out together. Let me throw you back onto the mainstream. So when we have Baraka's stuff now, we can now cancel his overhead into either throw or fatal blow, I'm pretty sure. So that's his overhead right here. If I hold forward 3, there's a delay, and it does have a better pop-up. Like right here, you can still combo off the normal version, but it's actually a little bit higher and floatier if you do the full hold. But while this is charging up, I haven't done it yet myself. Oh my. There might be an input I have to do to cancel it. You can throw here for a little mix-up. So advantage on hit allows for a jump attack follow-up. As I said, it's a higher pop-up when you do the held version. But cancel into quick taste, cameo throw, or shove by holding left bumper or the throw button for PlayStation players during startup. And then you can also cancel into shish kebab, which is the fatal blow. So if we do that right here, why am I not able to get this? Do I not hold back? Do I not hold back? What? Okay, I am apparently bad at this. Why is it not throwing? Am I dumb? I'm holding it. Do I have to input it all at the same time? No. What am I doing wrong? During startup, that's what I'm doing. I literally can't hold it more than I am. I'll turn on my inputs. Maybe that'll solve something. You can see me hitting LB. Like, no. I'm hitting LB right there. Why is it not? Somebody help me. If anybody's done this, why can't I actually get the throw to go even though I'm holding LB during the startup? Do I have to do it at the very end? I just tried to car throw almost right there. Yeah, see, I just threw. I'm trying to time it perfectly. What? Yeah, let's try if I can do the actual fatal blow. No. What is going on? What's going on? Somebody help. You think it's glitched? I'm trying to do it right now. I've seen a clip though on Twitter, but yeah, I don't know why I can't get it to happen. I mean, I have the button inputs on the left, so you can confirm yourself. I guess maybe my face is blocking it. No, it's not. Yeah, we're going through the patch notes as well. Baraka's just first up, and so everyone knows he got the new Fatal Blow mechanics, where he basically steals Johnny Cage's height meter when he spends it, but he also got a change to his overhead, where it can be mixed up as well as charged for a better pop-up. So let's see. Ooh. This is going to take me a second to figure out, but it's just like Mileena's input where it's down back stance switch to get it to activate instead. So you could do stuff like into probably more buttons. But super meter accumulates faster with lower health. That's cool, I guess. So anywhere between 30% and 0, there's another buff on top of that where if you're at 10%, you'll gain meter quicker than if you had 28%. Okay, that's interesting. He gains the super meter and loses health over time. Okay, I see. So near the end, he'll be getting super meter like immediately. During certain special moves, press RB or the cameo button. No, that's the block button, sorry. For an altered move at the cost of 1 bar of super meter. Includes Bleeding Blade, Stab Stab Chuck, Air Death Spin, and Baraka Barrage. Interesting. Okay, you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I do know Baraka combos, but it's been a little bit, so I'm just looking at each one. Must be against aerial opponent, alright. Press RB during first 2 hits of attack for Desperate Baraka Barrage. Okay. And hold down for a low hitting follow-up. Which one is Baraka Barrage, by the way? Is that down forward too? Yeah. Okay, let me just try this one. Let me try this one. Oh, I see. Okay, but it knocks down. Do I have to hold down to get the pop-up? So I go... Can we cancel into combos here? I'm sure we can, right? I'm trying to get it. Okay, you can. Just making sure. So this one, just like Mileena's, can chain moves together. Hold on, I can't stand the button log. It's not helping because I'm an Xbox player for you guys. Okay. Oh my. No, okay, that one doesn't pop up. Do his air down forward 2 into down back 1, I think. Okay, let me do that. Oh, I messed it up. I messed it up. No, I didn't jump there. Down forward 2 into down back 1. So when I just launch, let me just get it on here. I probably can set it to just permanently be on. Like right here, I would do down forward 2 and then to down back 1. All right. Do I have to just hold RB? I bet I have to just hold RB. Okay, hold RB. During air, death spin. Cost 1 bar super. Yeah, so I just hold RB. I don't even input the next move. It just does it itself. Interesting. Okay. Let's try it again. Oops. That didn't work. What? I'm doing air death spin, right? Yeah. Do I have to enhance it? I might have to literally... It might not be a hold like the other one. It might be a tap. I'm trying to hold it like we did the other one to activate it, so... Yeah, okay. The air version is a tap. The ground one right here, this is a hold. Oh, so holding down ends in that low. I wonder if you can convert off this? No. I tried to hit stand 2. I don't know why his throw thing isn't working right now that we can grab, so that seems bugged, at least for me, and apparently others in chat. What's up, everybody? Thank you for stopping by. I'm just chilling today, trying to figure out all the new buffs, going through it. We're going through the patch notes right now. When pressing forward 3, hold it, then grab. Let me try that, Caden. It's so hard to, like, so quick. Because, like, as we were showing the button inputs earlier, like, it could just be a special timing that I'm not getting. Yeah, no. Like, I'll go back in. See, the problem is I saw a clip on Twitter, so if anybody can find that clip, see if anybody else is struggling. But I've done the requirements by just holding LB. Sucks. Okay, let's try the fatal blow again. No, like, I'm inputting this. Like 100,000%. I can turn back on button inputs to prove it. It's just bugged for me. Maybe it's the stage. Like, you see it coming up on that. And I've tried every timing, so you see me just, like, experimenting on timings. That was just default, huh? Yeah, see, I'm like, I've done every timing in the book. I've done every timing. It's just not working. It's just not working. Down 1 conversion, you think, for that other one? You know what? You could be right. You could be right. What do you guys think is the optimal combo for this new thing? Hold on. And I guess he doesn't have a limit like Mileena does, how many times he can cancel into different things. It's just as long as the combo can go, which is kind of cool. Let's see his Chop Chop one, though. Has armor, unbreakable in the combo. Interesting. So... that's another tap one, I bet. It's weird that they're all different. Some are hold, some are tap. Okay. Let me just go here. Okay. I think I just meter burned. I don't think that was the new one, huh? Hold on, let me confirm, because I'm not a Baraka player. Yeah, that's just a meter burn. Yeah. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. Oh, it's during Bleeding Blade. I'm so stupid. What is Bleeding Blade? Oh, I see. Oh, thank you, Jake Master. It is bugged in the corner. Let's go to the mid screen. And then we'll go back to messing with this new move. So, in the mid screen, at least right now, we don't know if it'll be unbugged, but his overhead, you know, it has the new properties where you charge it for a jump attack follow-up or just a better launch. Oh my, if it doesn't work. Oh my, if it doesn't work. Oh my. Brother, did you lie? I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it. I'm doing every timing possible. It's a hold, though, so... No. I might just give up. I can't get it to go out. Tried everything. So, you know, just envision, though, after this 4-3 charge, there will be a throw here for a mix-up, which is nice. I just can't get it to happen. Do I not hold forward the entire time? No, because you can do the shove with forward, so... Washed SMH. Truly, man. I don't know what this one is so difficult for no reason. If it is working and I'm just sucking at it. Yeah, no. Do I hold it before? I mean, no, that would just throw. I'm dumb. Yeah, no, I can't get it to work. Maybe it's the stage. I've convinced myself it's the stage. So we're going somewhere else. New stage. All right. What stage do we want to go to? We'll go to this one. Easy on the eyes. It's a beautiful stage. All right. I am directly in the mid screen now. Directly. Maybe it only works when you're above 30% health. You know what? I'm willing to try anything at this point. So let's do this. And maybe the opponent needs to be set to block all. I'm going to lose my mind. It just doesn't work for me. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'll have to look this up later. This is the only one so far that I've tested that it just won't work. All right, now we'll go to the corner though. So I want to experiment with a bit more of this Baraka stuff while we're here. Baraka is like a really low rank player friendly character, which I enjoy. Like, this is the character my brother plays when he gets on Mortal Kombat. And so I'm glad they gave him something, because it's an advanced tech or an advanced ability that you don't need to use to win with this character. But if you started on this character because he's pretty simple, you have something to keep grinding towards, which is really nice. It's like a string grab. Yeah, it's kind of like Takeda. You know, pre-patch Takeda, before they removed it from the game, he had his forward 4. That could be canceled into an overhead. It's the exact same thing with Baraka's overhead right here, but for some reason, I just can't get it to activate. Your brother's been doing it? Maybe it's an Xbox thing. I just don't know. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Okay. So, back to his new moves. I just want to see if any are really, really strong. So we can go something like... Let me turn him off block. This. Oh, I see. I mean, it has armor, which is nice. So, in theory, you could do something special with this. Canceling the projectile into an armored move, but you're not really going to combo off that. So, it's cool, though. It's cool. What is this one? Stab, stab, chuck. Press RB during the first 2 hits. Which one is stab, stab, chuck? What is this one? Okay. First 2 hits, I hit RB. What is it supposed to do once I do it? Must be against aerial opponent. Alright, I mean, we're gonna try it. I really thought I could combo that. Whatever. What the? I'm so bad. That's just amplifying the move, right? Or no? Can he can't do that normally. No, I'm dumb because the amplified is this. Unless that's just a variation of this. Yeah, no. So it just gives him a ton of ending damage, which would be nice because if you're really low health, like as your health is slowly dropping with this ability, I can see the vision because you do a ton of damage at the very end. Let me just try and get a combo together. It's definitely been a bit since I've tried a Baraka combo, but I just want to see if I can do anything cool. Nope. What is let me just figure out what I want to do. So I want to do this. Why is he scale or like gravity so much? Like what the? No. So can that connect? If I do 1-2, will the back 3 connect? No. That was just missed time for me. That doesn't even connect? Yeah, that drops. Yeah, no, I guess you can't combo off that. That's tough. That's a little tough. I'll try some other buttons. Oh, that one did. That one 100% did. Maybe I was just messing up the timing on the other ones. No, that one's just easier. Okay, now we have a move to get into the launch. And then I want to do the jump attack. So like after this. Into the combo extender right there. So that's what we're going for. Okay, I mean, for a scuffed Baraka player, that looked cool. It only did 35% damage, though. Instead of relaunching, I should have done this one, where we are going to be, you know, doing this part right here. All right, let me try it again. Let me try it again. That was dumb. I thought maybe, you know, some extra damage. Do you guys think I should go for what I did last time? Yeah, you know what? I will. I'm not going to doubt myself. This is super basic, by the way. I'm just trying to see what's possible. That converted last time. I'm mad. Oh, my. You can double back 3-2, right? Whatever, that didn't combo. Okay, that's scaled super hard. Whatever combo I'm doing is scaled a bit too hard, but look how fast Baraka's meter is recharging right now because I'm at 1 health and I keep, you know, cycling between 10 and 5. So that is the max meter drain. What is the meter drain? Or sorry, meter build if I have, say, like 20% health. We'll just do that. So if I have 20, What is our meter build looking like? I'm still very fast, kind of just as fast. It says it gets faster as your lower health, but I mean, that was just as fast. Maybe it's up by like 29 that you're not getting a lot of meters. So if I spend it right here, whoops. That one's a bit slower, definitely, but still really fast. So it doesn't even matter. I am taking 5 health per second-ish. That's not good. I'm all the way down to 20% health since I started, you know, getting out of that menu. Which, all things considered, isn't terrible. I'll take that. I will. But those are kind of the Baraka changes. We can get pretty creative with it. Just know this back 3 should be cancelable with a throw and a fatal blow. It's not working on Xbox for me for some reason, but I've seen clips of it on Twitter. Maybe there's a special way you input it that I'm just messing up. I just can't get it to go. So, but at the very least, what happens here? Okay, so you can get a jump attack. Is that even helpful for Baraka players? Baraka players, you'll have to let me know. At least in the corner, it doesn't feel all that strong. Like that. Maybe I could go... Yeah, maybe so. If I have the buff, right? Let's see. Can I... Wait, that's actually a good question. Can I chain this? No, there's no way this will combo. Yeah, I mean, that was stupid. But... what do you do as Baraka afterwards? So, I would go like this. Can I get a jump if I do 2 of these in a row? I might, you know. I might be able to get this. All the Baraka players, you're probably like, it's obvious what you should do, but I legitimately haven't played this character since, like, Season 0. So, okay. Let's, maybe I go like this at the point in the combo. I take Cyrax up. Yeah, and then I'll go like that. Okay, that's a better option for me. That's a lot of gravity. Yeah, you know, I don't think combos are really the point of this move so far what I'm seeing. His forward 3-4 cancels into the overhead. Kind of annoying. Oh, sorry, I'm reading that. Same chat I read earlier. I have no game audio right now. Interesting. I did not know that. Thank you. Nobody told me this whole time I've been running without game audio. I really appreciate you, Wave. Huge, huge call. I did not even realize I had no game audio this whole time. Somebody's probably said it in chat and I missed it, but Wave is the one I finally saw. Yeah, NRS did snap with this update. 2-1, down 4-2 amp, back 3-2, 2-1, down 4-2. It's not a bad call. It's not a bad call. I'm doing good, Deadlife. How are you? What's up, Panda? Nice to see you back in stream. Feeling good, King FPS. Just trying to figure out this character. Mileena, I play enough that I can have fun with her in a second. But these are the Baraka changes. You have fun to your heart's content. I think the big perk is actually just canceling moves on block. The combos seem to scale a lot. So if you go like something like this, you know, you can get some pressure. I don't really know. What the fuck? Did you just see that? So you can do it multiple times. Wait. I want to try that on hit. Whoops. I did not know you could just spam it like that. No, now I'm fucking it up. Okay. It sadly is a hard knockdown, but that's the most basic 36% combo I've ever seen. Is there any way for me to launch out of that? Let me try the down 1 conversion like somebody else said. Wait, no, maybe not. What do I hold at the end? Hold down during Desperate Baraka Barrage for a low-hitting follow-up. It is cool looking. Yeah, I don't know if a down 1 after that is possible, but Cyrax seemingly can combo off this. So, like at that point right at the end. Now, I'm probably gonna drop it a bunch right here, but let's try it. When do you call him? You gotta call him earlier. Okay, no, you can't catch him how you normally can. I think that would have hit normally. I didn't do the one where he drops on the ground, but... I'm so bad at this. I forget all the timing on... It's weird, because you're holding down to get the final thing, Cyrax won't come out properly. Because that's bomb input, which is why I'm missing this. Yeah, okay, I gotta find where the window I can hit down Cyrax. Whoops. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be weird. Kind of when you need to call Cyrax is also when you need to be holding down to get the different version, which conflicts with this because it's telling you you can't use this move because it's not an ambush. What the... There, I got it. Hey, yeah, this one might not actually work all that well with a Cyrax just because he has a down input move. Let me try Scorpion. Let me see. Kano may convert. That's true. There's probably, like, Baraka players will find all the cool stuff. I'm just labbing it because I think this character's fun. I'm just not a pro at it. They really buffed Kenshi after saying they were going to nerf him. We'll get to Kenshi in the patch notes soon. I kind of got stuck on Baraka because I think he's really fun. And so all these cool, like, Fatal Blow cancel moves I'm having a lot of fun with. Whoops. Yeah, okay. Wait, Scorpion has down for Flame Aura. It might not work. It might not work. At the very least, I can just let go of it quickly, hopefully. I think I can get this. Too early. Too early. No! Okay, that was 45%. So Scorpion Cameo 100% will work. I'm just a shit Baraka player. But 45% kind of insane for a scuffed combo, you know? And if I did this right here on the airborne opponent... Oh, I have to try again now. I think 50% is easily doable if I can actually convert this, so... Didn't get the down input. Oh, I want the full combo because it would be sweet. I want the full combo, even though I could keep it basic. Oops, just didn't come out. I should have just done it. I should have just kept it simple. Oops. Oh my gosh. That's not comboing? Has it not been comboing the entire time? It hasn't been. Oops. Oops. Oh, I can see the vision. I'm just a shit Baraka player. But it's so cool looking. Oh. Oops, you can't combo off that easily. And then I keep him cornered, but I mess up the input. Too late. Why did my thing come out? I was spamming RB. Or, you know, the block button. Okay, spamming RB can backfire. For the combos, at least. You know what? I'm just doing the basic one, because I keep flipping sides, and the one time you didn't, I screwed it up. And that just whiffed. Okay, I said I wasn't going to keep it basic, but Okay, if I just back up, I keep him in the corner. All right. Nope, never mind. Never mind, I don't. Oops. Woo! I'm getting triggered. I'm getting triggered. $45 because I ran out of meter. But I also wasn't at minimum health. Wait. Because you get more meter gain, the lower HP you are. That combo's possible down here. Say 5 HP. Or 5%. Wait. Ooh. $46.5? That's not too bad, you know? Panda Big, thank you for the 5. What do I think of Shao's movie design? I really like all the movie designs and what they're going to come this fall when the movie comes out. That's sick. T1000 Koth? Maybe later. I need to learn the character. I've been so focused on trying all the new abilities in the game that I haven't actually played with T1000 yet. But that's sick. Baraka's, link me on Twitter if you find super optimal stuff so I can steal it from you. But I like that overall. Diff pouring his heart out for a 3-bar combo. Truly. But it was cool looking. It was cool looking. You can't forget about the coolness factor. That's always a big one for us. Okay. Hold on, and we're gonna go back to the patch notes here in a second. Go to the next character. Baraka's fun. On Xbox, at least, he needs a change to the overhead cancel so it works properly. Unless it was hot fixed out and it was unintentional already, which would be quite disappointing. There's a chance for that. We've had other moves hot fixed, you know, like immediately before, so you never quite know with NetherRealm. I wouldn't be hating if that's what happened, but I would be upset. I am addicted to these Baraka combos, though. I almost want to try it again, but I won't. All right, well, who's next? General Shao. Let's go to the patch notes for you guys. Let's see. So here we have General Shao, which has added new move, Smoldering Wrath. And then also, we'll go to Havik as well, put them both on screen. Helping Hand, when used more than once in a combo, will no longer perform second or third hits, which I believe is a nerf. I don't love that they put the names of the moves. I get why, but button inputs would, you know, better tell me what that actually is. So let's get them going. Hope you guys are enjoying this update, though. I'm a fan because I play a lot of Mileena, and then I've played Baraka before, so I'll be using all these. But I know Katana took a pretty heavy-handed nerf. Sindel, Shadow nerf. You know, it's kind of brutal out there. Kind of brutal. Shao and Havik. Also, for those asking about the new stage that we need, or that we want, or whatever, you can't unlock it yet. It's a secret fight, kind of like Floyd, so the reason I'm not doing Field Night version is I don't actually have it unlocked, and we don't know the challenge quite yet on how to get it to happen. I saw the thingy say that the Field Dark stage will be something to do with 100 Floyds, but I don't even know how that works, because there isn't even 100 Floyd challenges. There's no way to beat him again, because I haven't pulled any Floyd stuff, so. Are there any new stages, by the way? I guess I didn't check, aside from the Field one. No, it doesn't look like it. Yep, nah. Well, then I'm going back to my favorite stage. But Panda, long time no see. Like the MK11 days. Also, why would it be hotfix? It says it in the description. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm with you. I just don't know why it doesn't work. That's a really good point, though. That makes me think it isn't. I'd like to defend that it, maybe they just thought it was too broke, kind of like the Takeda one, but you're right. Why would it be typed out all the way there if they didn't want it? Did they nerf Scorpion or Pharah, or are we still going to wreck people with that team? Fusion, I will I will try that soon, actually, because I am scared. I think somebody would have tweeted me by now if there were Shadow Scorpion nerfs, which gives me hope, but I will check just in case. How do you unlock the Floyd fight? You have to pull 10 Floyd challenges, which I have a whole video on that if you're curious about it, and that'll help you get it done. All right, for Shao. I gotta pull this up for myself just in case. Smoldering Wrath. Now, this keeps his axe on the ground longer, correct? Extends duration before the weapon returns automatically. Now, I think this is good, right? But also, because axeless stance is the best stance. Whoops. So we put it down. Dude, can I just do this endlessly? This is me using the new move to keep it on the ground. Is there a timer? Is there any indication that it's about to be? Okay. So it seems like you could just use this infinitely if you kept on activating it. I'm going to try just to see if like the best Shao players can keep this timer going and never have to pick up the axe again. Obviously, you wouldn't be doing it this quick, but you'd be doing it after your strings or to end combos with certain gravity. Does look like it might stay here infinitely. This is not bad. Okay, yeah, he can keep it on the entire game if he wants to. Or I guess if he's allowed to, if you get the opportunity. That's cool. And now, Shao's one of my least played characters, so I don't really know. Like, that's the big change. There isn't much else to talk about. No extra combos. Just Shao players get to keep themselves without the axe. But somebody type in chat a Shao combo for me to try really quick. Because if I have the inputs, I think I can do it. Not the hardest combo of your life. I don't need the hardest one. But give me one where I exit the axe. So, like, 1-2 is a launcher, right? So that wouldn't be ideal. That's just a hard knockdown. What's this? So he has to be popped up, actually, to get the bounce. Which I knew. It's just, like, seeing it firsthand. What's up, Killjoy? And what's up, Melker? MVC did it right with Wolverine. He has no projectile, and they gave him tools to move in faster. I agree. Down 2, down 2, down 2. Is that without the X? Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, do I dash? He flew away from me. He flew away from me. Or is that just because he's cornered? Would he stay near me mid-screen? No. 1, 2, 2, 2. Down back 3 amp. Down back 3. So that's down back 3 amp. How does that launch? Oh, does the opponent have to be airborne to launch? Is that what it is? Oops. Why am I messing up that timing? No, that didn't launch. Wait. 1, 2, wait, then 2, 2, then down back 3 amp. Why isn't the down back 3 amp? Is that when I'm axeless? Slam after down back 3. Okay. Oh! I never knew that! That you were canceling a special move into a special move. I see. What? I'm doing the wrong one, huh? It's just a hard knockdown. I actually did 1 too. I'm just so comfortable with that button. So then you want 2, down back 3. So I can basically repeat the move, huh? To end the combo like this. I see. That's not a lot of damage. Man. It's probably because you need a cameo, right? Like, I don't know why that doesn't come out for me sometimes, but it's okay. Oh! What is when I do forward with Shao, forward 2, what is that? No. Back 2 is the uppercut move. Oops. How do I launch at the end? Okay. I see. Let's try it now. Let's go to the corner. Be easier for me. As a Shao noob. I just did a stand 2. That's cool, 35%. And then, you know, I replaced the axe, which sucks. Where would I properly do it? So the new move again is this right here. Where do you think in the combo that's best? Can I do it after this? Oh, you kind of can. It's not a huge knockdown. No. I don't know enough of his axeless moves to really know. No. So maybe you go like this. That's just another hard knockdown. There's got to be a way that you set this up in a combo. I feel like if they're going to go through all the effort of adding this move, they've added a way to get this off in a combo. Axeless 224, down back 3. I'll try that. Oh, I didn't know that combo. I appreciate this combo one. Any of the good Shao players in here know if there's a way yet that we can get an axe buff while in a combo or no? More for pressure than combos. I agree. Down back 3 under. Do I dash right there to get that to combo in the combo in the corner? The 224 after I relaunch. Like, I can't get the final hit. Oh, after... Oops. I'm trying to read that one. Do the string that's the stomp into the arm swing. It juggles, but I forget the buttons. I'm so shit. I'm so shit. Hold on. What are my other options? That's the stupid thing right there. Is there 1-1-1? No. I could do back 2, maybe. Could just do a back 2. No, that's too much gravity. I see. So many mods. I wish I was a mod. It's a lot of people back from the MK11 days. People like Panda. Appreciate everyone coming by. That's all I'll show for Shao right now. Just know, yeah, you Shao players, keeping all the axe stuff on the ground. I will spare you guys me trying to learn the combos in real time. And let's go back to Havik's. So let me switch characters. Now, who's a good cameo for Havik? I'm already forgetting. Who did I use? I'm just going to do Movado because I know he's decent, even though I think Scorpion is probably better. So as a reminder for Havik right here, Helping Hand, when used more than once in a combo, will no longer perform second or third hits. So, what is Helping Hand for Havik? I don't know the names. Assuming it's a special move. Whoops, let me get him cornered to really show it. That's too slow startup. Does it instant start up like this? No, so I just need a combo off this somehow. That's a knockdown, I forgot. Whoopsies. Hold on. Okay, just making sure. What the... I don't even know where you get the second one. It's probably off a Cameo, like a Movado launch. Yeah, that's where it seemingly would make the most sense. Whoopsies. I just haven't played enough Havik. No. Nope. Somebody tell me the combo where this is super applicable and I'll do it. But yeah, if I were to hit that final special move twice, it wouldn't do it again. It simply changes his second cameo or 2 cameo routing. That's what I was wondering. Thank you, Melker. Yeah, it's mono. I miss MK11 Shao. Me too, in a way. I do like this version, but air 2-4 up Movado, then down back 1. All right. Oops. Oh, I got the jump. That is a late Movado call, or am I just messing that up? What the, I'm tapping it. I'm tapping it. That's a little tight. I couldn't get it there. I'm sure there is a timing. You can do it off of the Scorpion easiest. Makes sense. But is it like mainly just going to be something for the sub cameo? Oh, you're right. Thank you, Zik. You're right. That's the easiest way for a non-Havik player to do it, rather than me just reading the inputs and doing the combos. Because my timing is not that great. Can special cancel down back 1 after 2-4. Oh, I see. Now I know what you mean. The jump 2-4 in the air. Okay. But we're going to do this one. Can I just do this? That would be funny. That's the wrong move. Just freeze forward. Yeah. Ah, there it is. So that second hit, or should I say, that second special move, the second down back 1, if done twice in a combo, it will only have 1 hit, which for the most part I think is only affecting his cameo routing, which is fine. That doesn't actually combo as wild. I mean, it's fine. It's not really the nerf we needed. It kind of tones down his damage a little bit. Oh, that's not how you convert that. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to complain from him losing some damage. Why doesn't that freeze? Why does Sub-Zero have such a delay? Yeah, you literally can't pick up right there. That's so weird. I mean, it's not the nerf Havik needed. He needed a health nerf of some kind. The fact that I'm rocking 1150 HP right now is kind of wild. I'm happy if it brings down his damage output a little bit, but it seems like it's only bringing it down if you're dumping all your cameo resources as well. Doesn't take out a lot of the pain points, which is that this character gets too much armor, too many plus frames in its current kit state, as well as mix-ups for everything, even if they're unsafe. A dive kick for no reason that does 8% on its own. Yeah, he still hits like a truck. Still top 1. I agree. Unless there's some shadow nerfs people haven't talked about yet, it's just really not enough. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm trying to think of what Havik combos I would do in the past, right? That's not a launcher. Thought that launched for sure. Oh, okay. It's the non-amplified version. That's what I thought. Like, the fact that that's 6 hits does 25%. Meanwhile, Baraka was doing 40 hits for 35. Kind of wild. Kind of wild. That was bad. I just tried some. Hey, Jack. Big thank you for the 5. Hope you're enjoying this new update. Glad to see you here again in stream. He's only going to get 45% no meter 1 cameo now. True. This guy's ruined. Bottom 1. In fact, remove my last tier list video. Have I checked sub? I have not checked sub yet. We're still pretty high on the patch notes. Let's actually go back to those right now. Jack, big thank you for the 10. Huge thank you. Back 2-2, back forward 1. Oh, I see what you want me to do. Down back 2, which is this move. Okay. I want to do 1 combo before I leave Havik. Oh, I don't amplify, huh? Oop. I should really corner him, but... Hey, there we go. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. B&B meterless. I just did something else to end it because I just know about the dive kick. Appreciate that. Jack with the big donos. Appreciate you. Are you playing the new update today? Big thank you. Is Scorpion safe this patch? I believe Scorpion is safe. Somebody would have tweeted at me. Helping hand into 2-form of auto into helping hand. I see you putting that in Twitch chat. That's what somebody else told me in YouTube chat, but I just can't get it to convert. Making it rain. I appreciate it. I really do. Omni-Man basically got a damage buff with his mid-air fatal blow now. Okay, let's check it out. Havik's cool. Not a big change. Not a real nerf. It's tough. Hold on. Let's pull up the patch notes again. So, what are the changes we've got for Johnny Cage? Ballbuster brutality can be performed closer to the corner. Interesting. Fixed audio issue that could cause crowd cheering to linger during a fatality or animality. So, nothing big for Johnny. That's fine. He doesn't need nerfs. He doesn't need buffs because he's still going to do well at offlines no matter what patch of the game it is. Here we go, Kenshi, and then we're also going to Katana, because Katana down here on the lower end, let me see if I can zoom in for you guys, maybe. Yeah, I'm zooming in a bit. So we have Kenshi here, which we'll go over. Katana, notice how it only says air reverse Phantos, now only destroys projectiles when enhanced, and fixed air reverse Phantos attack appearing from incorrect side if the opponent switches sides with Katana at a specific timing. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief, because Katana players are going to be happy when they realize that was not the only changes. They pulled a Tanya on Katana. they pulled a Tanya on Katana right here. Big thank you for the support, Jack. I really appreciate it. Let's check out these two characters. Let me go through here. We're going to Katana and Kenshi. So we're gonna start with Katana first, mainly because this, like Shao, is probably my bottom 3 or 4 of character I play the least, just because I played her in the beta and wasn't really my type of character. I know she's been changed now, so she's probably more fun. But let's see, and then Kenshi Sub-Zero. Hey, I appreciate you, Jack. Goal reach, brother. I will be streaming tomorrow then. I really appreciate you. The grind. I'll do viewer sets tomorrow, and I'll probably do viewer sets using T1000. Caden with the 26-month membership. A day one, an OG. From the MK11 grind all the way to here. Appreciate both of you, and I will be live tomorrow, and we can run viewer sets, and you guys can play. As well as everyone else who donated today. If you stop by tomorrow, we'll do a set. Okay. Let's get in here. So, Katana, the changes, you know, they were all to do with her fan toss. Not that one. What's the input for it? It's not that. It's not that. I'll just look at it. But it's the backwards fan toss that is different. Am I missing it? It would be up here, right? No? No? Maybe they put it at the bottom? What is it called? Reverse fan toss. So, this one just got... Huh? Oh, air. That was air reverse fan toss. Does she always have to be in the air? I guess I never realized. I don't see enough katanas, but... Just like this got fixed to where it doesn't weirdly side switch on you. And notice, I think the hitboxes got changed a bit. When I would play Road to Rank 1, this would tag you when it looked like it missed. Now, like that would have probably hit me in the past. I just think there was proper hurtbox adjustments on it, so now it actually has to tag your character. Even though right there, probably should have hit. Okay, or Panda with the 5. I'm gonna go get a burger. We'll be back if you're still here. And I'm on tomorrow. I love to throw hands. Who's? Hey, I'm down, Panda. Yeah, I'll be live streaming tomorrow. The goal was met. So I will be here. Let's run a set. Hope the burger's good. But air down back 3. Oh yeah, that's this. But now let me try and do a katana combo because she got silent nerfed that her damage is greatly reduced. I might have to put a link in chat to a good katana player on Twitter just to show the B&Bs because truthfully it's been since the beta. Like I know the launcher is this. And I wouldn't even know exactly what the correct damage is anyways. It's like this. This is a bad conversion, huh? Yep. Okay, it's 1-1. I don't know where air moves, but you can already tell just she has greatly reduced damage. I'm trying to figure out a cool combo I can do here. What are her jump attacks? Like her air attacks? That's the biggest thing I think annoys me in this game is all the inputs for air attacks are different. So like, is there a bounce up for katana or no? Like, there's got to be a third hit to this one, right? Ah, there we are. Okay. So we go like this. Oops. Wish I was better at this game. Oops. Why did Jax flip around on me? Ooh. Why does that drop? But you already notice it's just basically high damage combos with this character have been reduced. So she's not doing Lee Mei or Mileena damage anymore, which in a way makes sense because she is a trap character as well with this. Like, don't get me wrong, that's kind of crazy how much damage she was getting for having a trap she can put on the ground and get easy, you know, conversion, stuff like that. Can't jump again, but still. 2, 4, 2, 1. Okay, 2, 4, 2, 1. Why is that cutting me off short? Did you mean something else? 2, 4, 2, 1. Let me go look at it myself. 2, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. And then I'll jump 2, jump 1, 2, 2, and then catch with Jax. All right, I just want to try one combo to show you guys the damage scaling reduction. Apologies that I'm not the greatest with this character. I'm a Mileena main, which is blasphemous, you know, to be playing with this character at all. But... oh, I see what you mean by this. So I have to re-jump up, huh? Like this. I have to delay it and then jump again. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Okay, but it's a certain timing. Why am I terrible at this? Oh, I got it that time. Okay, I'm just doing jump 1 because it's easier for me. What the... You know what? I respect you, katana mains. I hate these conversions. Oh my... Oh. Full cameo. I see. That's a good one. That one's easier for me to do. Oh, I just need to figure out when I time Jax. What do I do after that? Back to 3, which is this. Oh, it's back to 4. Down back 1. Okay, I see it now. Oops. Oh, you have to immediately input it. Go. I didn't want to interrupt. Whoops. I keep forgetting you have to immediately do it. I don't want him to get hit. Oh my, why am I so bad at that? Back to 4. I messed that up. Oh, wait, can I cancel back to 4? You can! Okay, I see why. Oops. Oh my. I see the vision. 37% though. I don't know what that would normally do, because I need to do a jump 112. Right, that's the jump attack move, 112 up here. Can I do a move in the air once I'm up here? No. I tried to do the reverse fan. Too late. $41.5? No, yeah, 41.5%. A katana main would have to let me know. But yeah, damage reduction in general. The booty's looking nice. Never mind, I'm spinning around. But damage reduction in general for katana kind of sucks. Not the worst shadow nerf in the world, considering that's a 41% combo. But yeah, the 60% B&Bs you're seeing people do are no more. You're going to be doing closer to 40 to 50, which is tough. Hey, what's up, that guy or something? Hold back when you use the fan lift. What happens? Hold on. I gotta see that. Oh, I see. Amp down one, back one in the air for extension. Oh. Wait, do I do it after 1-1? Oh, I see. I see. Why can't I amplify that, though? Any Quan changes? Let's have a look. Actually, we gotta do Kenshi first. My brain just got blasted. That's enough katana for right now. I know all the katana players are teaching me cool combos, but I have to move along. Now, I am happy I can do the 40% one. I just don't know what that originally did, so if anybody's on, kind of try and copy that 41%. Well, no. If you've done that combo before and have a video of it, try and see what the damage used to be. Alright, so here we have Kenshi. Actually, I'll spin sides of the map because my face cam's on the other. So, we have Kenshi. He has a lot of changes. For starters, this right here, Sento stance. He's only out for 10 seconds instead of 15. Let's just read all the patch notes first, but that's already huge. You know, a big 33% reduction. He needed it, man. I don't even know if that's enough in my eyes, if he's getting compensating buffs, but whatever. You know, beggars can't be choosers here. So, let's go to the patch notes real quick. Bam. Oops. Moving that around by accident. Alright. So, added new move Soul Exit, which we'll go over. Summon Ancestor duration is now 10 seconds instead of 15. I believe that is Sento. Again, I don't know the names of most moves. Ancestor can now be hit by attacks that affect opponents' cameos, which is nice. I'll show this in a match, and I might not be able to replicate it easily, but the reason that's so nice is Ghost would just dodge attacks sometimes because he wasn't treated how cameos are. It was really weird. Ghost had literal better defense mechanisms than the cameos themselves, which makes sense. He's a Ghost. Maybe some moves should have passed through, but with a character as good as Kenshi, that was just broken, that you couldn't shut down Ghost in certain ways. Ancestor is now vulnerable to attacks during the startup and recovery of teamwork on block or miss. I might have to go through a couple of these before going through all of it. But again, more Ghost vulnerability. Ancestor is now vulnerable to attacks during the startup and recovery of Ancestral Assist on block or miss. Let's go back to it, because I want to try some of these. Okay. I'm looking at them myself so we can do it. Add a new move, Soul Exit. That's where we'll start. I would assume I need to pull out Ghost first to even use this move. Yeah, Soul Exit is back forward 4, and you can hold down to remain in Sento stance when whiffed or blocked. Okay. Wait, so what happens here? Does he recharge if it's whiffed or blocked? Please don't tell me it's something stupid like that. I will actually lose my mind. But he also gets an armored exit, and it ends Sento stance. Let's see. So, let me do that. That is the new move for back forward 4. Now I whiffed, and so if I hold down, what happens? Oh, so he does go away. He just... Well, no, that landed. That landed. Never mind. Hold on. He does stay on screen. Does it recharge? No, it does not recharge. You can just use the move, and if it's blocked, continue pressure. What is the block frames on this? Block advantage. Oh, it's super negative. No way. Huh? No way, right? He doesn't get any cool stuff off this. Clearly. No way. Oh, yeah, you are super negative before you can do anything. So, it's kind of a throw if you try and do that before you're out of Ghost, but I could see the vision that it just makes it easier for you, like, to not get screwed over. So we will take that. All right, just 1 second. Making sure I have all these changes. I really wish, you know, next patch, I know I've been saying this every patch, just put the inputs next to the names so I can just quickly do them. But now Ancestor can be hit by attacks that affects the opponent's cameo. I have no good way to show this, I think. Like, I won't even go through the trouble of it. He's just more vulnerable. He's not going to have things go through him sometimes. Especially, I think it was cameo moves, like from your own cameo trying to hit Kenshi Ghost would go through him. So like a chameleon glaive, a jade glaive, potentially would go through Ghost. Now, I'm not 100% confirmed on that, but just think of things like that. Now, Ancestor is now vulnerable to attacks during the startup and recovery of teamwork on block or miss. What is teamwork? Is that just pulling out Sento stance? What is teamwork? Oh, it's down here. Okay. So on block or miss... What the... Interesting, because that's how... Oh, I see. That's how he sandwiches you, huh? Like, if Katana got hit by this, that's the sandwich move. Yeah. So, I guess it's just making it, like, you're vulnerable during the startup and recovery on block or miss. Does that mean I can interrupt him doing that part if it was a block string? I guess that would. So, he can't just commit to that on block and hope he gets lucky? I gotta do some sort of recording here, actually. Hold on. Oops. Well, that wasn't quick enough for me. So he is vulnerable right there. I'm trying to... Yeah. That was during the startup animation, so he's just vulnerable for it, which, you know, better. There's probably scenarios where that's hitting. I think I have it right. Yeah, so right there, we can trade. I'm obviously not doing it on a block string or anything, but I believe that is its intended point, just to help, you know, on all the endless block strings. So, that's not too bad. Now, let's go to the next one. Ancestor is now vulnerable to attacks during the startup and recovery of Ancestral Assists on block or mix. So, what is Ancestral Assist? Let me look at it. Apologies for this stream being a lot of me reading. But again, there's a lot of changes here, and I just don't know the names, so I always have to go look up what the name equates to. What is this move, Ancestral Assist? Did I miss it? He has so many moves. So many moves! Oh wait, I'm on Katana. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay. Ancestral Assist. It's right here. It's just the amplified version. Okay. Well, that's easier to track. Ooh, actually, that's kind of nice. Because I feel like Scorpion could get a trade here. Like, if he just tries to throw this out in neutral, maybe Scorpion Spear eats that. We'll come back to that at the end and see. Also, interesting to note, say he freshly uses Ghost, immediately uses this move. With the new Sento timing nerf, by the time he's recovered and doesn't attack, he only has 1/4 left. Like, he goes away right there. That's pretty wild. That helps a lot considering this attack does so much, you know, just raw damage right here. But, you know, something to think about. Right about 1/4 left. Now we're going back to patch notes. So, fixed animation blending issues with Ancestor when teamwork or Ancestral Assist is blocked or misses. Okay, not a big change. Fixed incorrect visual effects appearing when assist is blocked. All right. Ancestor recovers 8 frames faster after teamwork is blocked or missed. Okay. That means the ghost itself recovers faster after what I just tried. Like, I mean, that's fair enough. Ancestor recovers 7 frames faster after the amplified version. I guess I get it. Don't get me wrong. Like, you need to compensate it somehow. But I don't really get the point. It's got to be because of the shortened timer, actually, right? Like, that's got to be it. Hold on. We'll test that in a second, actually. Demon Drop and Enhanced Demon Drop has 5 more frames of block stun with increased pushback on block. Silencing Souls away plus back punch. Back punch now has a different hit reaction, which is the launching overhead, correct? Or just the launching string. High Kick, which is the front kick, now has a different hit reaction. Face Breaker, which is the back kick, does 50 damage, so it is a slight damage nerf. And then Heightened Senses, which is back kick, now has a different hit reaction and increased hitbox when opponent is in a combo. Oh, so it made Sento combos easier. Love to see it. Definitely needed. All right, let's try some of these. Gosh, I hate Kenshi with a passion. Let me do the one on block or miss. Blah. On block or miss. So we take out Ghost. Why isn't she blocking that? Why wasn't she blocking that? Is this unblockable? Oh, okay, there we go. Ah, I see. Kenshi is a little bit better. It's got to be because of the timer. You still can't attack that fast. That was me just mashing 1 afterwards. What is it if I amplify it? Yeah, still pretty slow, but a few frames faster. I think it's just to compensate for him only having out 10 seconds instead of 15. All right, now Demon Drop, Block Stun, and Pushback on block. I don't know if I like the sound of that one. Is that the overhead? Is that the overhead? I think it's going to be the overhead, huh? Right? Yeah, it's the stupid overhead. Why? Why? Does that mean I can't up block punish anymore? Is that what this means? Because both enhanced and regular. Hold on. We gotta check. Can I spear punish this? Because that was like the thing with Scorpion. You could throw spear after that. Does that take it away from me? Like, if that takes it away from me, that's kind of sucky. That really would hurt my feelings. Because I feel like it's one of the things that makes this matchup for Scorpion feel like even, you know? Like, obviously you can counterpick a Cameo against Kenshi to make it easily Scorpion's favor. But if I just drop in with Pharah, where I have no projectile, like, at least I can upblock that and then throw a projectile myself. But whatever. I'll just do sub to keep it simple. And we'll do Pharah to keep it simple. This new update is out for everyone. All these patch changes are here for everyone. All that. Use Sindel special on Sento. What is that? Like, why? Have you heard of the auto wave dash? Are you talking about the auto wave dash? Let me put on the button log. Are you talking about this one? Don't I have to like whiff a move, hit 1, 2, 3? Gosh, I haven't done it yet myself. I don't think I did it right. Did they fix it this patch? Is it all the buttons? Somebody told me how to do this. I already don't know. Oh, yeah. So it's just like all the buttons. I think it's kind of balanced. Like, yes, this is crazy that you can wave dash this easily. Like, it is just me spamming right and left, as you can see on the button log on the right side. But you do need to do it when you're not using a move, which I guess there are certain instances where that can work. Let's take hold on, I'm gonna turn off the button log because it's gonna bug me. Here, whoops. Let me turn them off block. Maybe I do it during this. Like, that is pretty gross that you basically can finish your combos into an auto wave dash. But if you're neutral right here, like for Scorpion, he would have to throw a spear to get this off for free. Well, it'd have to be blocked. Like, if he was going to just activate this in neutral, he has to whiff an attack, right? So then the recovery goes and I can auto wave dash. By the way, if anyone's wanting to learn how to auto wave dash, you need to hit all the face buttons on your controller. So 1, 2, 3, 4 while you are in the recovery of moves, or say maybe it's jumping. Maybe you do a jump attack as well. Yeah, so if you do a jump attack and whiff, it allows you to just spam dash, because this is me spamming dash normally. If I don't do the glitch, I'm getting proper dashes. But if I whiff a move, hit all my face buttons, that is auto wave dash. All I am doing is hitting dash the exact same way I just was before, but I, you know, glitch the game essentially. So I think it's cool to stay in the game. Will it get patched? Probably, because there is skill expression in wave dashing, but I don't think it's game breaking. It is cool though. Thank you for reminding me that. All right. Back to what I was... Oh, yeah. Okay, now. Can Scorpion... Let me set them far apart. Can Scorpion punish this? I'm not using Kenshi. Actually, that's fine. We need him to go... What is the input? Okay. Like that. Oops. That punished. That's nice. Let's do full screen. Does that stop him? Can he even do it at me full screen? Oops. I keep doing that. Yes, he can. Okay. It's forward. Okay. Let's go. That didn't punish, but to be fair, I don't know if there was already a... Oh, okay, reversal punish. Never mind, it does. I was just too slow. All right, I mean, then I don't really care that much. Maybe if my back's to the corner, that's affecting it somehow. Because, you know, I can't get pushed back at all. I need to get the reversal pop up. Yeah, no, it still punishes, even at the game's full screen setting. So yeah, not too bad then. You know what, I don't care. Give him 5 less, you know, frames of, or give him 5 more block stun frames. Who really cares? Doesn't ruin my day or anything. We did go over Katana. Katana got a change, but it's not what you like. If you're a Katana main, you're not going to be happy. She got a shadow nerf, which is damage reduction. Her combos scale more. So you could scroll back into the stream if you want to watch me sucking at Katana combos, but that is the big change. Okay. Now, let me see what else I have to do for Kenshi. Man, he just has a lot of changes. Man, just shorten Ghost Timer. That's all you needed to do. Silencing Souls, away plus back punch, and back punch now is a different hit reaction. Okay. Let's go do it. Can you stop it, Kenshi, man? Is it this one? Yeah. So is it just Cameos can combo now? Is that the entire point? It's this, back 2-2. Cameos can combo, looks like. It seems like you'll need an ambush cameo, though, so just giving him some cameo variety. I like that, you know, fair enough. I don't know. I think that's fine. You know, I'm not too upset. I'm not too not upset. Maybe Frost is the way here. Maybe Frost is the way. Because we could do... Which one's Frostwall again? Like we could go... Oops. Oops. Like, do I still need a cameo to combo there? Yeah. I might be able to down one combo that, but... it would be tight if so. But can you cancel the Frost Wall into something else? Isn't that the thing? No? If I just set it up here. I guess Frost wasn't a good choice. I thought you could cancel into the other moves. It's been a bit. Causes extra damage. Can I not? Oh, I can. Okay. Okay. So we go like... Like, that's an interesting one. It gives him something to do off this back 2. Back 2-2. Again, this isn't optimized or anything. But something extra for him to give you more cameo variety. The reason I chose Frost is, you know, obviously gets different freezes that can help Kenshi set up Ghost. Like, that's the why I went with it, but there are better cameo options that could show why this being a bounce is more impactful. Okay. Now, we have the high kick, which is the front kick. Now is a different hit. He gets a launching high kick. Okay, he can just raw parry it, you know. Mid-screen, it's going to be tough to get, like, extreme damage. You can't do back two that I just got to convert. Oh, you can dash. Never mind. I just don't know which button to use yet. What the... Okay, you know what? It's harder to do than it looks. What is this? 1-3? 1-4? And that doesn't even work. What could I get that to combo off of? That, I mean, it's cool. It'll help him get some cooler stuff in the corners, which I guess alright. But 2-1, you do really need to probably time it perfectly. Like, I'm trying to dash in and cancel, and it's just not working for me. So that's me trying 2-1. Let's try a 4-2, maybe? Like, the timing is tight for sure. Can I jump attack follow up? No, you can't. So, at least he's limited. It's definitely a corner type of thing, seemingly. Maybe 4-4? Oh, you can't get the stand 4, huh? Again, it's a hard dash in the mid-screen. So, yeah, not the easiest thing in the world. I'm cool with that, because if we're over here in the corner, that just gives you more combo variety. Like, I'm cool with that. How many times can he juggle this? Or can he even juggle it? Twice? Maybe 3? Maybe 3 if you're quick on it. That's cool. That's cool with me. Well, let me try a combo. I don't actually know Kenshi's inputs. What is launching? Ah, it's this one. That one right there. So we could do... No. Yeah. I mean, just something to do in the corner. I'm not a Kenshi player. I hate this character, so... Suck my balls, Kenshi. I'm not learning a combo for you. Face Breaker, which is the back kick, now does 50 damage. This one right here, which is fine with me overall. Like, that it's getting a nerf because it also has the pop-up at the end right there. So the first hit just does less damage. That's cool, even though, to be honest, you didn't see this move all that often. It's just not a part of the original game plan of this character. So it's like, alright, whatever, you know? I'm trying to get something with it. Okay, there's that. He does have, like, a lot of hit stun on himself, which is really weird. What is the other launcher? He has another one, right? That one. That one. Ooh, I didn't pick that up. You know what? All things considered, I'm just happy Ghost is on screen less. That's my main complaint. So I guess I shouldn't, you know, complain too much. I'm just trying all the specials. That's cool with me. And then Heightened Senses, back kick, now has a different hit reaction, increased hitbox when opponent is in a combo. So is this right here different? This used to be a splat? Or is it when the opponent is already in a combo? Does it get more bounce when it's already in a combo? Like, that right there, be hard to pick up on. Like, I don't know. I tried to down one convert, but I'm also using a launcher and a launcher. Oh, you can down one convert that. So this 4-4, I don't know if this second hit, again, originally launched or not. That's how little I would see that move. But goofy Kenshi skin. Exactly, that's planned for it. As long as I can make this guy look as dumb as humanly possible, that's what I wanted to do. And now that he got a little nerf, maybe I'll make him look clean. But this is his clown costume for me. Anybody else not able to queue? Servers just might be having a hard time. My update came through later than usual for me, which was a bit weird. A bit weird. Okay. Now, let's go back to the next character, which is going to be Mileena, which we talked a bit about at the beginning, but I'll you know, highlight some of her stuff. And then Raiden. Raiden got a change. Let me show you in the actual patch notes. So, in here, we are getting a Mileena new move, which you guys already know about, but then we have Raiden. Electric Overcharge now detonates automatically 2 seconds faster. I don't know how I feel about this on paper, because in theory, right, it could be a buff because you have easier timing on using it after block strings or just using it in certain scenarios and combos. Like, overall, it's easier, right, to place it in certain spots in a setup. I think that's the words I want to use. But also, if it detonates 2 seconds faster, that means if you use it full screen, yeah, you basically just have to run it down and get in immediately. But that's pain. I guess we'll also talk about Reiko all in one swoop. So increased health by 50. I'm not a big fan of buffing and nerfing via health values because now we have Tremor with way too much health. We have Havik with way too much health. You know what I mean. So, oh well, I guess he needed it, but... Added new follow-up to Charging Pain, which is Pain Reaper. Charging Pain Delay Cancel now recovers 7 frames faster. Air Reap the Whirlwind has 2 more frames of hit advantage. And Push Kick, which is the away plus front kick, now causes 6 more frames of hit stun. So let's go into game. Take a look at all this stuff. Pretty hype. Pretty hype. Might be a silly question, but where do you go to look up all the patch changes? When I'm on those patch screens, you might be able to see the URL at the top and just straight up copy it. But I personally went to iScream's Twitter. He's like a data miner for Mortal Kombat, and he had a link. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where I typed it. Like, I didn't type it in online. I just found the link on Twitter originally. So if you look up patch notes maybe on Twitter, you could find the exact same one here. If anybody has a... Let me try and find a link to it, actually. I can just post it in chat, I think. Let me just throw it into chat. If anybody wants the patch notes themselves. There's a link. Pretty sure. Yeah. There you go. You can check it out for yourself if you are a, you know, somebody who likes to read it. All of that. Okay, cool. Cool. Now, getting reset up real quick. I accidentally reloaded it when I was copying that tab, which was super dumb. Super dumb. But we are going to be doing Mileena, as well as, who was in between? Oh, Raiden. And then we'll also be doing Reiko after that. Raiden's going to be quick, so I'm mainly just going to talk about Raiden first, actually, and then go to Mileena and Reiko. So, doesn't even matter. But, if you haven't tried new Raiden, he was fun with this new move. Like, I actually have a blast playing as this character. It's just one of those things where I don't know if having it be quicker helps him. Because, like, how close, or how fast do I have to close space? That is the real question. Let's see. So you charge the projectile, which is this. So I have it charged up. Let's see how quick. That is a much quicker detonation. So it used to take 2 seconds longer than that. That is the Raiden change. Say, like, hypothetically, though, I just run in afterwards. You can't even launch and then do 2-1-2-4 if you were full screen. Why does his dash feel so clunky right now, by the way? Why is he, like, stopping on a dime? I'm not wave dashing or anything. His feels like he's weighted in cement. Like, I guess if you block, it's a little easier. Whatever. But yeah, that's kind of tough. That was me actively calling it. So you can at least dash up and get 2-1. Like that string right there. But that's not ideal. I would rather be able to launch first, maybe? Or... I guess I gotta test this string. Yep, let me test it. Let me test it. Oh, easily. Does it auto do it? No. I was hoping maybe like it would auto combo for me because I timed it perfectly. I dropped. I'm not even using a cameo I would combo off this with. It's not a huge change. Like, no harm, no foul in my opinion. He just needs something else. This character feels like an early game character in a lot of ways when you play Raiden. Like, he's clunky feeling. Don't get me wrong, I don't want his OG meta back. I'm not asking for that. Oh, does he get better damage now? I don't remember that almost being 50. I tried a different combo. I don't remember that almost being 50. I felt like it was, like, close, but clearly short. Oops. What does this do? Yeah, that wouldn't have hit 50. Nah, not enough. It's gonna scale into the ground. It's a cool combo, but nah, I guess the scaling is the same. I'm just not doing it the exact same way I was before. Still a decent move, though. I mean, I don't think it ruins him. Do that. Oops. Like, Raiden's just boring to me. Like, a lot. Like, he's fun. Sorry, not boring. He's just stale, so if you haven't played him a lot like I have, he's fun. But as soon as you put a lot of time to this character, there are characters with more sauce in the game. What does that do? 49. Probably not optimal. I mean, that's cool. 1 bar, 49%. Let's go to Mileena Reiko now, though. Raiden changes. We'll have to wait and see if 2 seconds shorter on the auto detonation is a bad thing. Why don't I have the MKX skin yet? It's just, I always say I'm going to hold out on microtransactions, especially towards the end of a game's lifespan, because we haven't gotten announcements on a KP3 and all that. So it's like, oh, the next NRS game will come out, and then I'm never going to use the skin ever again. But I will end up getting it. I'm sure somebody will, like, I probably will before the next Road to Rank 1 regardless, but I know I'll get peer pressured into it eventually, so regardless. I just haven't played Scorpion yet, so that's why I don't have it. I know I'll have it by Road to Rank 1. I'm coping. I'm definitely coping. All right, Reiko and Mileena time. I'm willing to see it. I just want to see Reiko's new stuff. You know, don't disappoint me, game. Don't piss me off. I haven't even played with Madame Bo yet. You know, there's so much to cover here, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm not even going to worry about trying Tremor conversions. You know what, I will, because I'll test his rock thing, maybe, to get the command grab. No, I'm just gonna go with Striker. Screw it, because Striker has a new move as well. All right. That Reiko skin is nice. I do enjoy it. Yeah, OG meta was just too boring to play against, and it's why a lot of casuals hated it. Like, big complaints were Serena on block at the casual level, and then mid-level and everywhere else it's Cyrax on block, ambush, as well as Striker. And so the clear sign is to lower the amount of on-block cameo usage. All right. Who am I right now? Mileena. Reset position. Nope, that's the wrong one. Mileena, I was showing a bit earlier, but I do want to give it a little bit more time. Like, you can chain moves together with this right here. Just normal attacks. I don't know why it's not working right now. Wait, why is that not working? There we go. You can chain normals. That one doesn't count as a chain normal, though. Now that we're in this, you'll see I kind of glow when I chain a normal. Like that. But that was only one chain. If I already have it on, I can chain size, the low and the regular size. So there's the low, there's regular. Both can be chained together weirdly. So let's say like that. But instead, let's go. Oops. Oops. Oh, wait. I shouldn't do that. I see why I shouldn't do that. Hold on. Just like that. Chaining attacks together. When you're below 30% health, it does remove your fatal blow. Now, at the end there, now there is the limit, right? You can only do 2 chained attacks in a row. But I should be able to chain attacks together again at the end of that combo, which is what I need to practice. So if we do this... Oops. Whoop. So we do this. Oh, I messed it up. So I should do probably forward 2 into, like, I'm thinking maybe I end this with forward 2 into the overhead knockdown, but I'm also looking for max damage, and you can't repeat attacks I've already repeated. So in that combo right there, I couldn't use stand 4, and I couldn't use 1-2 because I had canceled out of those already. I'm trying a different route now because I don't want that issue. Oops. Oops. No, what attack should I give up? I should give up forward 3, and I should save stand 4. I think that's what I'll do. So I'll go like this. Yep, so I'm going to do this. Oops. This timing for forward 3 is a little bit tight. And then after the forward 3, I want to do that psi, I think, into a low psi cancel, and then come back with either 2-1 or the other move. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Oops. Yeah, I see the vision. I see the vision. I did it wrong already. I love myself. Ooh! I'm not gonna rage. Why is that all of a sudden bricking for me? I was doing this fine earlier. Oh my. Oh, I'm in my own head now. You know what? Whatever. So right here. No, okay. So it's weird, right? You probably were wondering, why did I do forward 2-4 and then the overhead? You cannot hold forward input because it will mess up, right? So if I do like forward 2-4 while holding forward still, my overhead might not come out. But the same issue applies for forward 3-4 right here. If I keep holding forward the entire time, it'll actually cancel me into this one right there. Like, I'll get too many moves. So you really need to be careful about what buttons you're pressing. Hold on. Oh my. I'm gonna lose my shits. I'm just gonna stick with 1-2. I think I've decided. Oh my. Oh my gosh, I think playing all the other characters has literally hurt me. That doesn't combo. Yeah, that doesn't combo. I'm gonna spaz. Oh my. Like, it's frustrating. 1-2, please. Oh my. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna rage. I'm actually gonna rage quit. I was doing this fine earlier. Oh, I gotta choose a different string. What are my strings I have left? What are my strings I have left? I have a... I could do stand 3. No, but that stand 3-4 might be an issue. No, I'm just gonna do stand 3 just to prove that... So you can only do 2 in a row for a combo, but at like 2 linked in a combo. You can do more at the end of a combo, I'm pretty sure. So, how long does it last? A pretty good amount of time. We'll do that in a second. Oh my. That's what I'm gonna have to get used to. Just letting go of buttons instantly. So that I don't actually get other inputs. That was supposed to be low sci. That 1-2 for me is not coming out when I want it to. Maybe you can't. That was 55%. That should have worked. So it is 2 in a combo. Never mind. You can't end the combo like that. 55% is not bad, all things considered. Considering that would have normally done probably 47, 48%. So you do get a damage boost. But as I was saying earlier, the big part about Mileena's buff is it gives her built-in mix finally. That's why when you're in this state, you can the only special moves you can cancel with are the regular psi, but importantly, the low psi. Because now, instead of doing the 1-2 for the high overhead, I have high-low that combos off rip. That is the big beauty of it. And there you had me finally choking out. Now, I'm going to show you guys how long it lasts right now. I have no way to look at the time, I don't think. So if you want somebody look at the stream timer maybe, or I don't know, tell me how long this is. Can I set a practice mode timer? Kind of forget. I don't know if you can, huh? Yeah, no. But let's just see how long it lasts on its own. It's got to be what, like 10 seconds? Yeah, 1 bar 50% is crazy. 55 even. Like, you are punishable once it's over, but I think you can chain enough together that it works pretty well. Like, it is a good amount of time. Most moves would be over. There I go. Is tough. It doesn't damage you, which is nice, so there's not going to be some crazy combo videos on YouTube where you need to Shang morph with the amp into the character, and then also have Mileena choking out at the beginning to give you the damage boost. About 15 seconds. Thank you, Cheesy. Appreciate that. 15 seconds is pretty good in a 90-second round, all things considered. Okay. That's not too bad. Not great, but it's enough for me to do that combo and then set up mix, I guess. Like, the issue Mileena has is she has built-in lows. So low right here. You know, it's just this one overhead that you can really combo off of. Like, I can't think of another overhead that combos at least, because there's that one. Unless she can do something creative where she can knock down. Nah. Yeah, you can't cancel that. So that's tough. Maybe second hit overhead? Can I cancel after that? No, it's a knockdown. So you really only get the built-in mix off the 1-2, but that's better than nothing. I mean, I'll take that. Now, let's go to Reiko. Reiko, big dog. He's here. Cool skin. Big thing for Reiko right off rip. Let me put him to 100. He has regular HP. Woo! He gets plus 50, sorry. Plus 50 HP. I forget Striker is negative now. Let's do Scorpion Cameo. He is plus 50 HP. A 1050 health Reiko is a little bit spooky, you know? I get it. They didn't want to revert the projectile changes. Like, wait, which one? Nope, that's it. They didn't want to revert these. What the? Is it back? No. It's back forward too. Okay, I tried every other back forward. Didn't want to revert these. I thought they should have made it that amplified acts how it did before the nerf. But apparently they want to keep it where either option, you know, projectiles will pass through, meaning Scorpion Spear kind of shits all over Reiko. It makes sense. He's a grappling archetype. I just think it was late into the game. But then, what are his other buffs that we talked about? Yeah, before you even reach 30% health, your opponent's probably going to be below 50%. It's true. It basically puts you into one-touch territory. Okay. Now, see it right here. Added a new follow-up to charging Pain, which is Pain Reaper. So if we go find Pain Reaper. So you need to hold 1. That's fine. What does it do? Oops. Oh. It just gives him his command grab. I thought you would have to run cancel. The Pain Reaper move just gives you the command grab. And is Reiko fast as hell now? Wait, what? Was he always this fast? Was he always Usain bolting across the screen? That's crazy. No way. They sped this up by a lot, right? No. Charging pain delay cancel now recovers 7 frames faster. Dude, he's fast as hell. He's fast as hell. What is that? What is that? What is the cancel? Down, down. Bro, like, it like almost looks glitched. Oh, that's cool taunt. I can't tell, like, how fast he can hit buttons. That's pretty fast. Like, it's not going to be plus or anything, but that's cool that he gets that. Air Reap the Whirlwind has 2 more frames of hit advantage. Is that his air command grab? Is that the air command grab? Okay, it's this right here. Yep, that is his air command grab. So 2 more frames of hit advantage. That's cool and all. I mean, whatever. Does that also apply then to this right here? Like, that has 2 more frames? Don't know. I forget what... Doesn't Reiko have a launching string? No, he doesn't? Am I just forgetting? I swear he has one. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm just dumb. Okay, he does. So we do... Oops. Oops, that was regular command grab. That was regular command grab again. What is the... Can I not grab him in combos? I haven't seen a lot of Reiko since the big nerf, so... It just wants to finish that string. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can follow that up. What about if I enhance it in the air? Oh, wait, I was doing the wrong inputs. It's because I side switched myself on reset. That makes so much more sense. Okay. Yeah, you do get some good hit advantage now. That's really not bad. Like, you're pretty plus. Not by much, but I mean, 2 frames of hit advantage, that's really not bad at all for a character who already now runs fast as hell with a instant air command grab. Look how fast that is. What the fuck? It looks goofy. It straight up looks goofy. Like, what? What happens when I do that? Any extra? That's 21%. Yeah, good luck. He sprints you down and does 21%. Non-amplified does 11. That's fine. That's fine. Wow. Push kick, which is away plus front kick, now causes 6 more frames of hit stun. So this, which I don't really get the... It probably lets him combo somewhere he normally couldn't. Which obviously there's no real way for me to test that. Like that combos. But it's gotta be that he combos somewhere else. Like otherwise back 3 having that is kind of pointless. He probably gets extra cameo conversions, if I had to guess. Like off Tremor and stuff. Cool and all. I mean, it's cool. Because now the hit advantage is what, 7? That's not bad. Alright, we're gonna go on to smoke here, but I'm about to use the restroom really quickly and then we get back to this. Because we got a few more characters to go through and, you know, it'll be pretty quick. Like on a lot of the cast members. Especially the cameos. So we're almost through the meat of this thing. Like, don't get me wrong, there are characters like Omni-Man and stuff we still gotta go through. And Shang got a bunch of silent changes, but we're getting there. So if you guys are waiting to see like Madame Bo and stuff, I just wanted to make sure I covered all of this in depth in case your character got any changes. Because, you know, there are silent ones to talk about as well. I'm looking at you, Sindel, and I'm looking at you, what's it called? Katana? Okay, so I'll be right back in one moment. In the meantime, do you want me to leave you guys on the patch notes? I can. You know what? I will. Here you go. Oh, I keep putting you guys into the stream viewer, which is crazy. I guess you guys get to see my end. Here you go. There you go. You guys can read a little bit. Let me scroll down for you. Screenshot if you want, but we're going to talk about everything. You know what? I'll say it first before we go. Smoke. We don't really need to talk about Smoke. I think I made a video on it that Smoke could stay invisible forever if his Vicious Vapors was blocked. It thankfully got fixed. It wasn't really practical. I did make a video on this. Okay. It wasn't really practical because if you got blocked, like your if your Vicious Vapors were blocked, you were getting full combo punished. Your opponent would have to basically not be paying attention or be terrible for it to ever truly work. But then Sub-Zero, oh, I forgot. Sub-Zero has a new move. We're going to get to that. And Shang, so you guys can look at these while I use the restroom real quick. Hello there, I'm back. Alright, you guys have gotten a good look at those, I presume? Ear reveal from Diff? What? Okay. Let's do it. Now we're on to Sub-Zero's new move. People want to know what I think about it. And let me tell you, I'm actually on a Sub-Zero player's side for once today. From release, like, I haven't played with it myself, but I've been seeing people that have played it today and not really loved it. Gonna be honest, I thought from the reveal it wasn't the greatest move ever. Have I labbed T1000 yet? Nope, we will be doing that this evening. I'll be doing Madame Bo, T1000 stuff. I'm just going through all the characters for right now. So I'll be doing a lot of streaming today. I might split up the streams just to eat in between, but still. So, Smoke, bug fix. Sub-Zero, though. And then we'll have a bit of Shang stuff. But honestly, if you're looking for true Shang knowledge, I'm really not the best to go to. Just because I don't play, like, a whole lot of Shang. Sub, I play Chameleon if I do get on this character, so I am going to do it. I know people are going to say Cyrax is the way. This is just easier for me. But he got a new move. I just think, did he really need, like, another way to launch, if that makes sense? Let's go like this. So, let me guess what the input is. That's Ice Ball. Well, my guess was wrong. And that's Ice Clone. Wow, I forgot everything. It's this one right here. Polar Palm, so down back 2. And then I guess you get Permafrost Palm as well. And Enhanced Polar Palm. And Enhanced Polar Palm, as well as Enhanced Permafrost Palm. And that's it. So, can this do stuff in the mid screen? I'm sure it can. But what moves can combo this? Oh my. That can. What happens when I delay this? Kind of some freeze tech maybe? Also closes some, like, bait gaps, potentially. So, like, if you're trying to armor through a sub gap, you hold this a bit longer so it doesn't combo, expecting the opponent to armor the gap, and then throw this out. It could be tech. I don't know. I'd have to test it. But just an idea for you. But what about this move? That does combo. That's cool. That's cool. What happens if I hold it a bit longer? That does not combo. Is it like variable timing? It is. So you can do a bunch of different timings with this. That's cool. What other moves? No. That combos. Although he drops instantly when you do it like this. Yeah, like he's gonna drop very quickly. Oh, it's everyone. Wow. So 1-2 works as well, of course. Yeah, 1-2's pretty hard in the mid screen. To do like another 1-2 after. What about 2-1? Oh my. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready if you want that to work. What other move should I check if it actually converts off of? Because it converting off the mid is good. Don't get me wrong. It gives him a meterless option. Because remember, this change right here didn't really give him true meterless options because he doesn't end up close enough to get it in time. You could only do like stuff like that, right? I don't exactly remember. But this one being a meterless version just wasn't that good in the grand scheme of things. Now that you have this one, at least he does have a meterless launch somehow, even if it's not the greatest. Anywhere on screen after any button. Let's see. What else do I want to try, though, with it? I guess the damage scaling on the amplified. Amplified keeps it grounded. That's nice. And a longer freeze in general. Don't know how good that is. I can't remember the order to get this to meterlessly do it. How was it done? Anybody in chat, is there a way to do this meterlessly in the mid-screen? I'm forgetting. With the old one, this one right here. Am I just dumb? I know you can do it in the corner, right? Like, that works. And that was the old problem with it, that not every sub button could actually combo. Now you could do... this wouldn't work, right? Yeah, no. Forward 1-2 would not work. Now you can do this instead. Thing is, you need a cameo ready, so if you're trying to play Chameleon, it's just not really gonna work for you. Not in the way you want it to, at least. So, like, say we do... Oh my. Oops. Why? What? No matter which one I do? No matter which way I hit, it's going to swap me? Like, that is scaling. That is scaling. I'm not a pro or anything. Like, I don't truly remember what I should do after that. That's kind of rough. That is kind of rough. So, yeah, it's meterless, but you kind of need Cyrax Cameo from the looks of things. Just a little bit to make this worthwhile, because otherwise you're going to have to spend the bar. Thank you for deleting that, Ploople. You can do forward 1-2, down forward 4 into stand 2-1 mid-screen. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Oh, you can. Okay. What is better to do then? Like, is it better to... Do you dash there or no? I'm trying to hit like a small micro dash. No, you don't dash. What is better to do now? Like damage-wise. So we have this option where we keep it meterless to start. Like 284 for that combo. We're going to use that as a baseline. Not a great sub combo, but decent enough. Instead, we go... We could try using both, but amplifying the second one with this, maybe? Okay, so we would go... a little bit more damage. A little bit more. Hey, the damage buff after all. That did more. That did more. Not much. Not much. It really is just a move that clearly rewards Cameo mastery because of this. Like, because of the fact that you now can meterlessly launch off any touch and then convert into a Cameo. I guess I get it, like all things considered. Like, because you can go like this. I keep doing that, man. Whoop. Ah, that's hard. That's hard. Yeah, there's probably a different combo I could do, and I'm forgetting. I just don't like how he drops like this. Like, because you can't do much. Maybe I could go an instant dive kick. What is it? Yeah, it's this. Nah, like that would be tough. If it's even actually possible, I don't know. But that's cool. I mean, can't complain too much overall. Yeah, new move. I'm not going to be able to give you the good tech because I don't play sub, like where this is most applicable. Aside from potentially breaking armor, does it have any special properties? No, not really. So it can be charged. It's not even plus on block. Well, this one on block, Permafrost Palm, is 0. So the regular one, though, is negative 16. That's tough. So unsafe. Hits mid at least, but yeah. Interesting. Diff Live, what are the odds? Yeah, we're just going through all the character changes. Cool. Maybe I try one Sub-Zero combo while I'm here. Go to the corner. What is like his highest damage string? What is Sub's highest damage string? Just seeing if any extra properties to this move, like hidden ones. Not really. Man, everything knocks the opponent down with Sub, huh? Which is fine. Which is fine, you know? Okay, we go like this, maybe. Oops. Oh, no, you gotta do this, huh? That's not a lot of damage. I wish I knew what the optimals were. Like, I know... Oh, that's what I need to do. Okay. Oops. That didn't combo. Oh, you don't do that, huh? So I need to do, what, a normal one like this? Oh, I just need to do a different jump attack in general. What are Sub's jump attacks? Where's jump attacks? We have YYY, XA, and XXY. Don't really want that one. That one's not bad. What ones do sub players use? That's not gonna work. That one doesn't let you do anything. Oh, that one will. Okay. So 1-3. That one works. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oops. That scaled a lot. Like, I didn't even do the optimal where you just dump all the meter, but that did scale a lot, which isn't great. That's not good to see. Oh well, let's try this. Oops. %, not bad. And I could have done the Ender if I wanted to. Why are they so afraid to buff Sub-Zero? I think it is to do, or this is my speculation. Any character with an overhead low automatically is hard for low rank players because you have this one and this one. On top of the fact, at least at first, he had one of the better ranged mids in the game. Now it's outdated. Like, you're right. Like, now they're just scared. But in the past, I think that's why it took so long. On top of the fact that for casual players, a YOLO low slide and a YOLO dive kick are kind of insane to deal with. That's the only thing I can think of as to why. Plus, having a clone can be annoying for casual players. Like, in my head, the entire way sub has been designed is scared of casual players getting destroyed by the character. And he's one of the few characters I can say that for. Kind of the reason Baraka got so heavy-handed nerf to his damage, because he's so good at the low ranks. I think that's why they don't buff sub. But that's me speculating. I really don't know. It just sucks because I feel like there's not much for me to do here. Like, I could get the cameos involved, I guess. Hold on, let's see. Oops, I completely screwed that up. That's my bad. After that, can I... Let me test something first. Okay, I can. That's all I needed to test. Now, let's see. That's probably going to make it scale, though, huh? Oh, that doesn't even connect like I want it. Never mind. Do you just do a jump kick after? When we do that, let me just toss Chameleon. Do I just jump kick there, or do I do another 1-3? Somebody will have to let me know. Oh, you do another 1-3. That makes sense. Okay. So this is what it would look like, I guess, all together if you dumped all your resources. That's only 35%. Never mind. I'm done with this character. Poor sub players. It's nice. I guess it gives him a meterless option in the mid screen. That's like its entire purpose, I think. Just making any button meterless if you're good enough with the character to figure out how to use all the cameos. Like, it's got to be it. It's got to be the purpose, which is nice. I mean, it's a tool to have. It's just not game changing. So now we go to Shang, which... Holy. It's going to take me a second to get through Shang just because I'm not really familiar with him. But we'll just read them all really quick. So, pulse check, which is front punch, back kick. Hitbox increased when done in a combo. That's nice. Easier combos all around. Spinning spikes now has no gravity scaling when used up to 2 times in a combo. That's sick. Easier combos again. I think Shang's big problem was that he was boring and he didn't have great combo routes for the cameos he was actually stealing, so hopefully that helps. Double skull second hit does 10 more damage. Triple skull second and third hit do 10 more damage. A little damage buff. Enhanced straight skull, enhanced double skull, and enhanced triple skull does 10 more damage on all hits. I do love a damage buff for him. I'll take that. Air straight skull does 20 more damage. Air enhanced straight skull does 20 more damage on first hit, 10 more damage on second hit. Cameo copy used on Darius and Farah is now considered airborne when visually in the air. I want to say that'll mean Farah's command throw has different effects now because Farah actually flies through the air, maybe? I don't know. Opponent is now considered airborne while visually in the air during back throw. So, yep, Shang gets throw combos. We actually saw that in the QA match where T1000 played Shang. So we've already seen that. Enhanced Cameo copy can now only be used 4 times in a combo. I did not know you could steal it 4 times, if I'm being honest. That's interesting. Fixed Havok's enhanced bloodbath debuff not clearing when morphing back into Shang Tsung. Alright. Overall, just damage all across the board. But let's look at his throw combo, the spinning spikes, and pulse check, because those are the big ones. So, Pulse check. 1, 2, 4. It's this one right here. Just a jab string all around. Hitbox increased when done in a combo. What does it look like normally? Not a combo. I mean, that's not bad. Was it because the final hit would whiff when you were like this range? Is that why? Or is there genuinely something that's changed? How do I launch again, Shang? No. 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 How do I launch again, Shang? I'll just look. Ground skulls, right? Do I have to morph? Yeah, I do. Okay. I mean, that was in a combo, and Shang dropped. Don't really get that one. Yeah, I mean, I think it's actually just to stop the final hit from whipping. It's to stop the final hit from whiffing when performing, like, attacks in neutral, not actually the combo. Because that final hit is still whiffing. It's right here where this final kick will guaranteed hit if the second hit lands, or even tag by itself. It's got to be that, right? Because, like, otherwise, I mean, it's not changing much in the actual combos, but it does seem like his last kick is kind of extended now. So that's cool. Spinning Spikes now has no gravity scaling when used up to 2 times in a combo. Which one is Spinning Spikes? Did I already go past it? I guess I did. Okay. It's this move right here. No gravity when used twice in a combo is quite wild. Can you not amplify this move? It has no amplify. No, it does. When do I amplify it? There we go. So you need to pre-launch, I guess? That's weird. That's interesting. I've never seen that. Maybe I gotta change cameos to make this fully feel normal to me. Let me see. Let me see. Who can launch for me easily? Chameleon can. Chameleon can. We can use her. Ooh. Just like that. Let's go over to the right side of the screen and get me on the left. So, this should do something different now and have no gravity. I don't know 100% what it's going to do, but I have Mileena now, so we go like this. And I drop immediately. Yeah, I guess you don't drop that much, but I don't really get the point, if I'm being honest with you. Like, is there another conversion? Is that supposed to be so I can go like this? Oh, I see. It's letting ambushes hit. It makes a lot more sense. I was super confused there for a second. The second one, it says won't as well, but it does seemingly have like worse gravity properties, which whatever, I guess. Like, yeah, like that doesn't keep you landing it. So interesting, but I'm just glad, yeah, you can get these kind of cool combos. That was cool. Yeah, you can double do it. Double dip, as I would say. And the last one, that was it. That's kind of all we needed to talk about here, I guess. Making sure. Oh, back throws combo now. Yep, like beforehand, there was no way for that to hit. Now, Chameleon isn't the greatest example for a combo character, but that just shows why we saw in the trailer Janet Cage getting the combo. I don't actually remember who's... Oh, I'm P2, so... That's why we saw Janet Cage actually getting the combo. Just like that. Yeah, wow, it is tricky to time. I can't believe this is how they're doing the animation, because that is a tricky one. Like, yeah, it's nice because good players who play a lot of Shang will get this, but that is a tight window. That is very tight. That is stupid tight. What? How did they do it in the trailer? Oh my. Maybe like that? Oh. It's weird because like he changes sides with Sub-Zero like 3 times, which is why it's so hard. Like, Janet is not the same input at different points. Yeah, okay. You can combo now. That is a tricky one, though. Like, a lot of casual players are not going to be able to do that. I've never done it before, so I'm dropping, but... Jeez! I see you, MK. Now. On to Tanya. Which, I mean... I don't know if this will save her. Tanya, Karma, which is towards, plus back punch, front punch. All hits now cause ground bounce reaction when used on airborne opponent. So, that's cool, I guess. Seeking Guidance level 1 charge now takes 18 seconds to decay, was 12, which is nice. I mean, that is a huge buff. If we're going to call Kenshi's a decent nerf, that is a huge buff. Seeking Guidance level 2 charge now takes 24 seconds instead of 12 to decay. That is the big one. I can't believe level 1 and level 2 used to be the exact same. Wow, that should have been changed way sooner. Enhanced Seeking Guidance now always gives level 2 charge, recovers 6 frames faster, and can 2-in-1 cancel into basic attacks. That's cool. And Enhanced Seeking Guidance when performed in a combo now has damage scaling. Alright. Now, nice to see. The reason it has damage scaling is because it can 2-in-1 cancel into basic attacks to charge up, which is really cool, but we saw all of this in the trailer on the combat cast, so I'm not going to show it again. Everything else is a charge time change, but legit, they showed everything here in that one clip. So that's cool to see. Happy for Tanya players, but I don't think it's really what you guys want. Now, Omni-Man Fatal Blow can now be performed while in the air. Follow-up hit for Like an Ant now only occurs if back kick is held. Opponent is considered knocked down 12 frames later during back throw. And fix some Cameo ambush attacks not being possible in Viltrumite stance. And then we'll show Peacemaker, increased health by 50. Alright, I want to try out Omni-Man. I don't really think I need to show Tanya. Like, it's going to be exactly what we saw, except the player in the QA test is probably better with Tanya than I am, so I don't want to embarrass myself. You can do the Fatal Blow mid-air on his optimal, by the way. Okay, you know what? I have played a decent amount of Omni in my time, so this should be interesting for me to try. Let's see. Is Madame Bo good with him? I won't even try yet. I'm going to stick to what I know to start, which is... Who did I play as Omni? Why am I blanking? I did Darius, but who else did... What? I'm forgetting? Movado. I'm not a Jax heathen on Omni-Man. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. What cameo steal does Shang get from Madame Bo? You know what? That's a good question. We'll go back and test that in a second. Sorry, I missed that. Alright. Oh, I'm T1000. Real quick. T1's dash is crazy, man. Look at this forward dash. This is not using the wave dash glitch. That's pretty good. What happens if I do wave dash glitches, though? Oh, it's literally worse for him to wave dash. But you can tell on T1000 specifically that it's a glitch. Like, T1000 is the first character where you truly notice, because look at his arm and the sound. It literally glitches out. But for him, it's not advantageous to do the wave dash glitch. So. Okay, on to Omni. I'm just going to switch sides right off rip. So what? He can do optimals in a Fatal Blow now? That's the big change, huh? Like, because he can do it in the air? And then follow-up hit for Like an Ant now only occurs if back kick is held. So what is back kick? This, which is Like an Ant. Give me the button inputs, man! Let's see. Where's Like an Ant? Where's Like an Ant? Where's Like an Ant? Oh. Oh, it was back kick. That was dumb. Because it's a back punch. No. They just didn't list it right. Okay. Oh. So he can either just do the low or do the low overhead. That's kind of solid, you know. That is pretty good. Because you have shit like that. Okay. Yeah, Omni got hella buffed. That's spooky. That's really spooky. Yeah, I mean, that just gave him a low starter. Like, other than this one, or wherever the other one is, other than this one. Like, a sweep level low starter. Like, how fast is that? How fast is that? That is startup. Where's start up? 1 frame isn't true. 12 frame startup. So, what was the 4.3? 14. Yeah, you just got a faster low starter. That's pretty cool. The fact that you can do this is kind of nuts, you know. I don't know how I feel about this. What could I do that's cool after this? Like, what would be best? Because it doesn't have much gravity right at the start. I could do something like that. It does get gravity later on if I do this. I'm forgetting his air inputs. Hold on, let me just do that before we go for optimals. That was 2-1. I'll just look at him. But yeah, that's pretty good, all things considered. Getting a sweep low that launches with Mavado, who's already a good cameo, I mean, you cannot complain. So what? For his aerial attacks, I need 2-1-2. That's what I'm looking for, huh? Like this. Yeah. Just was practicing and warming up before we try anything. No, you can't double launch there. All right. Can't launch there. Just seeing if there was any other changes. It does seem fairly scaled. 35% 1 bar, though, is not bad on a 12 frame low. 12 frames. Okay. And then either way, he could just take the overhead afterwards. Okay. Nice. That's nutty. That is actually quite crazy. What are the other changes again? I will be doing the cool Fatal Blow combo because it's performed in the air, but opponent is considered knocked down 12 frames later during back throw. Does that just mean he gets extra combos? I would assume. Right? Like, does this make the Mavado conversion easier? Or does it make it harder? Yeah, it might have messed up the timing on it. Like, because this used to be not easy, but not hard. I don't know. Somebody will have to let me know if that throw thing is actually, like, super impactful. Trying to do it right as he swaps. Nope. Yeah, I don't know what it means to be knocked down 12 frames later, but fix some cameo ambush attacks not being possible during Viltrumite stance. I wouldn't know what ones weren't, so let's do this Fatal Blow combo. What would I do in my Omni combos back in the day? Is that like a guaranteed way to set up this? No. I'm trying to do the one where you get the high damage conversions. Maybe I'll just go to mid-screen and do it. It's like this, right? What? That used to like default time itself. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just forgetting. Wait, no, wait. I'm doing it wrong. There we go. I gotta do that. Oh my. I dropped it. Oh, it's so weird to me that I have to be just, like, dialing in. Let me go over to the corner now that I have it. Let's try and get this optimal and set my health down here. So what do you mean? Like, oh, I see. So, let's say I did... What? In the corner, it doesn't work with this default timing? How am I supposed to do this if I don't have my setup, you know? Okay, it's just more difficult in the corner for me. It's just harder for me in the corner. No, it just knocks down in the corner now. Interesting. Oh well, we'll just do something basic then. No, that's not what I want. So, what do you guys mean? Okay, I got a little carried away there. Let's do this. I, of course, screwed up right there. This is embarrassing Omni gameplay. So do I just do it right there? Okay, I have to do an attack. Let me give me, like, the best air inputs to make this work. I got 41% with T1000. Nice. Does anybody know the best input here to try the new Fatal Blow combo? Right there, maybe? Oh, yeah, hit him. I see what you mean now. Let's see. I do like T1000. He's my new training mode character. 41. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. I mean, that's not optimal. I'm doing too many hits for it to do max damage. But I enjoy seeing it. Omni needed this right here. That's scary. Like, that 100%, this sweep is the big change to me in my eyes. People were telling me about the Fatal Blow one, but this being a 12-frame low combo starter with Movado, it's quite nutty. Quite nutty indeed. Oh, you can really get it right there at the end. That drops. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. We don't need to go over Peacemaker because his health is just by 50, like increased. Homelander, fix some Cameo ambush attacks not being possible during flight. We don't need to go over that. Noob Cybot fixed audio issue with enhanced Shadow Ghost Ball being delayed. We don't need to go over that. Ghostface as well is just getting bug fixes. No need to go over that. You know, I'll show you guys all these in case you don't believe me. So again, yeah, Peacemaker's really the big change we see here out of all these characters. You know, Homelander bug fix, Noob Cybot bug fix, Ghostface bug fix. Conan is just more bug fixes. I mean, maybe somewhere in there there's nerfs and buffs because he was getting good interactions or bad interactions, but still not a lot to say. And that rounds out all the main character changes. I know it's taken us forever to get through them. I just like covering them. And now we go to the Cameo fighters. So we'll just do all at once. We'll actually talk about Goro first. Raise the Roof refills Cameo gauge faster after use. I mean, that's just a cooldown buff. But dead weight refill delay reduced to 1 second was 4 seconds and increased recharge rate. Increased recharge rate, which again, it is a buff to the cooldown. But the big thing is fixed issue with Shokan Stomp interrupted in specific situations, not applying any damage scaling. That is how you were seeing those Shang Tsung Goro resets that were doing 100% damage. Those have been removed from the game. So you don't have to worry anymore, which will hurt Goro's pick rate, though. That kind of sucks. Frost, Ice Wall starts up 19 frames faster. I was using it earlier. I couldn't really notice, but that's cool. Ice Crash follow-up to Ice Wall refill delay reduced to 1 second was 6 seconds and increased recharge rate. So that's nice. Just faster cooldowns. We need that in MK1. And then Ice Crash follow-up to Ice Wall will now always face the Ice Wall. That's perfect. Wow. Actually, the Ice Wall startup mixed with that, I did notice how much easier I was getting Kenshi to pop up the opponent correctly. So I'll take that with Frost. Jack's Cameo, when Gotcha Grab hits an opponent Jack's Cameo. When Gotcha Grab hits an opponent's Cameo, the refill delay is reduced to 1 second, was 6 seconds from activation. So I like those kind of buffs where you get a better cooldown if you were successful at it. But when Gotcha Grab misses, it no longer has a refill delay. Oh, wait. Ah, that's interesting. So actually, if you miss, it has a better delay. But both were at 6 seconds before. That's kind of like the Tanya thing. All right, I mean, I'll take that. In my eyes, gotcha grab wasn't being used enough, but it's because the input is actually weird. Once you learn how to do the input, it's easy. But I get why some people struggle with the input. It's just like a muscle memory timing. Fixed damage scaling, not applying if quad slam is interrupted. Oh, well, that's not that big deal. I can't speak right now. I need water. Hold on. All right. Serena Cameo. Fixed Old Moon being unable to hit opponent after it is reflected by Conan's Atlantean bulwark. Yeah, so not a big change. Scorpion Cameo fixed lingering issues with visual effects, so bug fixes. Striker, new move, rapid fire. We will go over this in a second. Let's talk about a few of the other characters that are on the screen. Sub-Zero during Arctic Armor, which is the cold. I don't know exactly why it's in parentheses. Maybe it's because you're ambush canceling, but during Arctic Armor, cold shoulder refill delay reduced to 0.66 seconds. It was 1.5 and increased recharge rate. So again, a cooldown buff for sub. Shujinko Cameo fixed Ghostface's backstage pass missing when done in the corner at certain spacing. Oh my, I was labbing this the other day. I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy. I don't have any footage of it missing, so I can't really show you what it would have looked like. But yes, it was weird. It would just whiff. Movado Cameo. Adjusted Movado ambush attack window and several reactions. I think I've noticed that. That is actually something I'm feeling as I've been doing this entire video using Movado. It does feel a little bit different. Oh well. And then the other big change is to Tremor Cameo. Added new moves, Crystal Crag, Crystal Vault, and Crystal Heave. Ground Pound. But he didn't just get one buff. Ground Pound second hit now starts up 2 frames faster and has 3 more active frames. And then Transmute down now has the same cancel timing as Transmute up. Notice Tremor didn't lose any health. Somehow. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go back to the gameplay. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm a little disappointed, but I'm not mad. It's okay. I'll live. Fine. Whatever. By the way, we all know about the glitch with the restand on Cameo ambush moves. Madame Bo has the glitch on the B Cameo hold Cameo. What do you mean, restand glitch? Oh, are you talking about the Striker one? I saw clips of Striker restanding airborne opponents. What did they change with Shang? Shang gets to get throw combos now. He can use ambush cameos to combo a little bit easier after the spinning blades move, and then he has one other change. You can rewind though, because you're in the YouTube chat, and look at all of it. Striker's new move. Let's go to that one. You know what? Because I'll be better at testing this if I know the character I'm playing. Let's see. But I also will test Shang's copy of Madame Bo, so we can see what that is. Okay. Shang. Where are you at, Shang? There we go. Striker. I have already used the Striker one a little bit because I tried it with Mileena for a second, and it didn't work how I thought it was, because I see clips where people are restanding with Striker ambush with Reiko, but I wasn't able to get it to restand when I was using Mileena. So I don't know. Really don't know. Oh wait, I'll do Madame Bo first because that'll be really quick for us to try. Shang does 52 damage with Sector now after damage buff. G. Okay. I am now a Shang. What is the copy move? Cameo copy. That's not bad. I assume this launches. That's not bad at all. I will say, I mean, Shang's big issue is that, like, his stuff doesn't oftentimes combo well. I don't know Shang combos well enough. What's a good button to hit after this? Like that, maybe? But that's already a lot of meter if I spin the bar. That's cool, though. I mean, I'm glad he gets the mid-mid. something. Maybe they should have made the first hit an overhead to make it a viable pick, even though you can't counter pick actually in Combat League. Never mind. What's up, everyone? We're finishing up talking about all the character changes at the moment, so let's now go to... I'll just do Striker. So, the new Striker move is right here. It hits mid. Now, my thing is, I saw people restanding with this move, but I don't quite know how. It does good damage, but, like, say we take something like this. I gotta do it earlier. I saw people restanding airborne opponents. Does anybody know how to do that? It is a mid, but like apparently you can restand that somehow. It is not made for restanding. I agree. I don't think it is. I've seen somebody that glitched it though. Whatever. It doesn't really matter, but it is a good move. I mean, you could get pretty creative with it. It's clearly better on other characters than Scorpion, in my opinion. But the scaling is not bad at all, as you can see. Let's see, can we do something like here? Like, you can get kind of wild with it. A lot of different conversions to be had. I just don't think Striker is really built for Scorpion. But if you wanted to play down 3 spin on block safety, remember you have these that launch now as well. I think Striker, other than cooldowns and the minus 50 HP, is one of the best cameos in the game because his nades bounce when the opponent is airborne. Well, no, because they bounce when you do the long toss like this. Like, having both that move and this move is quite huge for him. So, just need a different character to make it really work. Let's see what I can get with it, though. Like, can I do something where I could probably get extra here because of this. No. Like, I bet I can get 3 stand 4s here. Oops. Oh. I know I'm mistiming it. Maybe I gotta do them later. There we go. 3 stand 4s at 36%. What does this do damage-wise? 48. It's not bad. Yeah, it doesn't scale a whole lot. Hey, thank you, Jordan. Is the cooldown worth it? Let's actually try that really quick. Let's see. I have no way to tell what this time is, but you know what? It's not the slowest full bar move I've ever seen. Like, it's nothing like the Goro ones we got at that one patch one time. Like, it could be a whole lot worse. So, all things considered, I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, it's still not fully done, huh? I'm just waiting it out to see. It's a little slow, but he's the slow cooldown character in general. So there's not much to expect when you're, using Striker. Because again, like, he just always will cool down slow. But I just think his kit is now fully complete. Like, you have this right here, the high grab. You have this, which will launch if I actually landed it. So you have a bounce off these now. You could still keep things safe like the old days with these. And what's the other one? You have the overhead lows, right? Overhead. How do I do the low? What is the low? Does he not get a low? Am I messing that up? Oh, he doesn't have a low. I'm wrong there. But either way, so he gets an overhead. He just has a lot in his kit that I think makes him pretty decent. Oh, he does have the low. It was just regular. Like, you can't really complain when you get an overhead low that are both invincible and wake up. You get a mid that's going to pick up for combos, do a lot of chip, and just do a lot of damage overall, you know? Keep things safe and bounce with things like this. Oh, that had a ton of launch to it. Let's see if you could do something cool like this. I guess this would not be practical. You'd literally just rather go like this, probably, but... Yeah, you'd have to just commit to it, so not practical in the slightest. This one, though, Scorpion's 2-1-4, you can actually see that land. Okay, you know? Yeah, you can 100% see that land and go for it. So, I mean, it would be expensive, but just more ways to combo. I'm never going to complain about that. What does this do? 35 meterless? I like that. And now we just have the Tremor changes to talk about. It's pretty straightforward. He's just too good. He needs his health toned down like 100% at this point. What are we doing? What are we doing? Why does Tremor have so much HP? It has all these moves. Hold on, let me get myself to 100 here. But he can place the rock. You know, that's his new move. But he also, they made his ground pound better. They made his ground pound better. That's lovely. Love to see it. I get it. It gives you more reason to be in Crystalline, but I feel like good players were really starting to figure out how to use Crystalline properly. Like, a lot of the best Scorpion Tremor players knew when to throw on Crystalline armor, knew how to bait it, all of those things. So, let's see it though. Crag. Nice. How do I jump off of him? Tremor crystallizes in place for a duration, enabling use of Crystal Heave and Crystal Vault. Oh, okay. So I have to actually input. I can't just jump. Crystal Heave is forward cameo button. I just must be near it. You can do a... Oh, no, that's heaving it. So it's forward cameo to heave it, and I just must be close to it. Then jumping is just the cameo button, and you can change your jumps. Bro, they just gave him a fan lift that's probably better than Katana Chameleon. Why? An 1100 health character, by the way, or plus 100. And his ground pound is better. Okay, let's look at it. Let's look at it. Maybe I'm just a hater. Wow. We're just giving everybody katana lifts not lips lifts now. Oh, it's just like, why? Yeah, okay, watch this. Oops. See if I can do something cool here. Oops, I immediately didn't do something cool. Oh. Wait, oh, so it's not an ambush, though? Is that what I'm seeing? Okay, that's not as bad. It's not an ambush. Which, to me, kind of makes the move lame. I get that you want to do it on block strings. Does that not even combo? Hold on. How can I combo off this? Jump kick? Doesn't even combo there? There's gotta be a way, right? No, you would need a special move, huh? Maybe you keep it on the ground here. Oh wait, there's a move that could work here. No, never mind. Wait, maybe Scorpion got buffed? Nope, he can't combo off spear there. I guess I get it if you have air command grabs. It's basically for Smoke, it's for Reiko. Like, people who can do things in the air off of their normals, it's not really going to be used for Scorpion because it's not an ambush. Which, I mean, it can close space, which is nice. And that's the heave, by the way, if you wanted to see it. How far does the heave go? That's like instant travel time, which is kind of nuts. But so be it. Now, I bet there is going to be some cool plays, though, with going, like, with Scorpion. Like, people are going to try and get tricky with that when the opponent's in the corner at spacing. because you would kind of like launch yourself. Nope, that is me throwing Tremor himself. Whoops. It's weird. Your screen almost like glitches. You come in so fast. Let's see. Like, there's going to be cross-ups like that, even though you can't cross-up in this game. It's going to be stuff like that. I mean, he didn't need more buffs. Now we go over the ground pound. Because I think that is what, you know, could be deadly, essentially, for Tremor. Ground pound, second hit, now starts up 2 frames faster and has 3 more active frames. Love it. That is, which variation? That's Aftershock, right? That starts up 2 frames faster. It has more active frames. Why? Your guess is as good as mine, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why either. Don't fucking know why. Where can you get a picture of the accurate Floyd challenges? I have it in my Floyd video, which is probably like a month old at this point. I have all the photos you'll need. Dude, armor combos, if you do the ambush with Striker, same with Flames and the spiny thing. I wanted to say that doing throw combos with every single character is elite with Striker. Especially if your opponent stays on the ground a good bit. Like, it is a full cameo bar spend, so it makes sense, but I was doing Mileena combos. No, Scorpion did not get nerfed. I was doing Mileena throw combos like this. It's gonna be harder with Scorpion. Like, Scorpion doesn't need this, but Mileena, it's huge throw combos. Scorpion's just not gonna get as much. Like, that's not bad. 25, pretty basic, 1 bar. Mileena, though, like, I'm gonna have to show really quickly. Just gets so much damage on this. Kind of crazy. Here we go. Do this first. T1000. T1000 is the new best training mode character now, by the way, if you want to start creating MK content. I feel like they did this as a little, you know, I know they would have done T1000 Silverblood anyways, but I like to think they've been complained about so many times to give us like a color switching mode on this game that they just put in T1000 and said, deal with it. All right, so look at this, like, characters that stay on the ground for a long time. Like, that wasn't even optimal. 28. 28, because she just keeps you on the ground so long. Oh, mistimed it. And there's probably characters that do more. I'm trying to think of the combos you would do with Striker. I guess I'm spending it on the throw, but like where I would go from here. Because these are not the combos I'm used to. No, that's not what I would do. I want to do something like that, but I think I just have to let him leave the corner. What does this do? You just spent the bar at the end. 30? Not bad. Oops, too late. Why am I screwing that up? Maybe I just can't keep him cornered. There we go. Like, that's 31% no bars a meter throw combo. Yeah, it's expensive for the cameo, but somebody's going to figure out something broken with a character that combos off a Striker throw. Give it time. It will happen. And I also think he might give Mileena throw combo. No, he stays too low. Maybe you could time it right there at the very end for an armor combo. Nah, doesn't go far enough. Damn. Wanted Mileena to have a throw combo. Or sorry, an armor combo. You think T1000 Movado is the wave? I'm gonna have to try that. I haven't played T1000 yet. What's Scorpion's new cameo? I mean, Farah didn't get nerfed or Jax, so I think not much has changed, if I'm being honest. But I haven't played enough Madame Bo or Tremor, so I'll get back and let you guys know. Come on. Let me try. Let's try a few more Mileena stuff. I was at 40. You think I could do something? No, Striker, I just don't think Striker has anything that I really want to do. Maybe, no, because I'm going to go live again later with Madame Bo. Let me try something really quickly. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me cook. Let me cook. Nope. Actually, I haven't done this in a while. Let's try Scorpion Cameo. And they didn't buff him? Yeah, no. Okay. Oh, I forgot. That's not the route I do. Can you do something though like this for Scorpion? Because I would normally do the double stand for, so I'll do it differently. Let's see. Let me just remember this timing. So I would go like this, this. What the? T1000 hitbox is weird. He just doesn't sit the same way other characters do. This is an easy conversion versus most of the cast. There we go. I gotta delay that more. I gotta dash in against T1000. Yeah. Ah, it's been so long since I played this team. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, but... Alright, now let's try something cool with this. And then there I would ball roll. This might be where the actual damage is at with this team. Oops. Nope. $48? I don't know. The scaling just gets weird. I didn't do it properly, though. No. I didn't do all of them yet, because I'm going to see if there's anything I could do at the end. And I drop anyways. I love this game! Oops. Man, I gotta get used to the timing to do this stuff. Like, I gotta let go forward. Oh my gosh. That dang combo. What the? It's like I'm lagging right now? Okay, that's more what I want to do. It's like I'm lagging. It's like the game is having troubles. I don't think the game likes this move very much yet. It's definitely buggy. I don't know how else to describe it. It almost feels like things start lagging. Like, I literally dropped frames, and I'm on a Series X. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The sound alone is going to piss me off labbing it. I'm not doing the combo right, huh? I gotta stop doing the stand for. Oh my gosh, I'm driving myself nuts. And why does this sometimes does not want a combo? I will do it once. Oh my gosh, this timing is so weird. I don't think my Xbox likes this at all. It's literally causing me to just weirdly drop frames. You know what? I'll do an easier one. It's pissing me off, man. Yeah, I don't know. For exiting practice, I might have to. It feels weird. Would you recommend starting YouTube or Twitch playing MK1? I recommend you focus on doing TikToks and YouTube Shorts to start. That's exactly how I started, except Shorts wasn't a thing, so I posted short clips onto, like, as normal videos. Because it gives you time to get better. It's less commitment for a new viewer to actually watch you when they don't know anything about you or your personality. And truthfully, you might at first not want to put all that much effort into it, because I mean, you're not going to be getting paid from it, so I just focus on clips and stuff. So did they remove Mileena and Baraka's Fatal Blow altogether, or do they have both? They have both, so if I go like this, I will just call the full one. It's a new input, so it's down back stance switch to activate it. It's not the same input. So both of them are activated by down back stance switch, so it's pretty easy. What does that do? 58? I mean, it's good. It's 3 bars a meter. It's like good damage. It could be better though. I don't know. I just did that for fun just because I don't play Scorpion Cameo with Mileena anymore. So I wanted to see what that would do. I don't think there's anything else I really have to try. Because I don't think anything combos off stand 4. Oh, you know what? 1-2 does. Let's do 1-2. That would have been damage if I didn't drop. How much new MKX skin costs? Let's look. Let's look. I haven't looked. I've been trying to hold off on spending money on a game that when Injustice 3 might be here in a matter of time, but let's check it out together. I'm down to look. Down to look. As long as my store actually opens. After this, I might be wrapping stream because I'm going to eat dinner, but I will be going live again later with Madame Bo and T1000. I just wanted to do everything on the... Oh, dude, why'd you guys make me look at this? It's only 500. I have the money. I have the money on my account. I said I was going to be strong and go against microtransactions. Bro, I'm going to have to buy it right now. I have to do it. I have to do it. Is there any other skins I want, though? Okay, Reiko skin is cool. Reiko skin is cool. Who recommended it? Who recommended me look? Is it Ancestry? No, bro. Oh, I'm broken just by seeing them. I'd seen them on Twitter. Lee May skin is cool, too. I like it. I mean... tell me why Reiko looks like Baby No Money here a little bit. I know this is not, but like it just does look like Baby No Money a little bit to me. And then Shang is looking very Yakuza. I mean, I know that's just Japanese, so, but like, know what I mean? And Tanya. This one's cool, Dark Tanya. But it's not like a custom skin like these three. So, what is this from? Are these just like rock stars? Outworld? But yeah, no, Reiko looks like Baby No Money. Like, I wish I could pull it up for you. I've already got it in my account, so it's basically free.
You know what? Math is math, and I'm gonna see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, you get a lot of pallets too. Look at him. Oh, I gotta do this and play around with the masks. Okay, I'm buying it. Purchasing content. Imagine I accidentally bought sub because I wasn't paying attention. Well, it's been acquired for next road to rank 1. It's been acquired. Maybe I'll just play better on this account, like, or with this skin. The Sub-Zero one is cool though. I'm just not a sub player, so I don't need it. I don't need it. Customize. Was there any buffs for nerfs for Scorpion? No, he didn't get touched. At least as far as I can tell. I tried to search through for shadow nerfs, and I usually get tweets from people, like get spammed with tweets if there's like a big silent change or a change in general. And my phone hasn't been blowing up with Twitter notifications, so I think we're good that he plays the exact same way and he didn't get a nerf. Okay. Okay. Some of these, like, I don't know how I feel about them. Like this one, I don't know. It does seem like peasant wear, which maybe that's like the goal of it. And there's nothing wrong with being a medieval peasant on, what are they called? What did the kings used to have that the peasants lived on? But either way, it doesn't look bad. It's just interesting. These first two are good. It's weird. It's weird seeing this skin in MK1 graphics. Like, it's throwing me off a little bit, but it is Hanzo. Like, I like the skin. I gotta play around with the masks. Another cycle of Scorp Farah. I'm kind of with you. I've been saying this, that I kind of wish Scorpion or Farah got nerfed because it would inspire me to play something else. It's just like, why wouldn't I play his meta pick? It's not that I haven't done it, like played him when he was trash. It's just because I went through that, I vowed to never go through it willingly again. Let's go to the gear. What masks look good on this man? I know people are gonna say put on the MKX mask, but we gotta see what our prospects are. You just gotta feel it out. I'm not gonna lie, the teeth masks don't look that bad with it. Don't look that bad. Or the movie mask, or the 95 mask. What about this one? Oh, the classic mask on the MKX skin. That one's not bad, because this is very MKX feeling. He had a skin kind of like with this mask, although it does kind of glitch and the spikes go through his head. But maybe that's some of the charm in it. And then we have this. Oh, never mind. It's the best mask. It's the best mask. Oh, I'm making a road to rank 1 this week. It's already confirmed. That one's cool too. That one's cool too. I think I just like that shade of color. Ooh, that one actually works. This is the first time I've seen something work with this mask. I don't know. Let me know if you guys see one that you're like, that one looks great, and kind of try and describe what it is, because I'm going through them so quickly. But I think it's either the one it comes with, the teeth ones, like even these ones. I just think because the hood is actually slim on his head, because he had a smaller head in MKX, it felt like I think it works. Really do. That one can work. I don't know. I don't like this mask in general, but at least they put in the detail that it gets that red center part. That's too basic. I think this one right here will be a fan favorite if you like a really clean look. Like, let's look at it. Like, no, I want the whole skin. I want the whole skin. Like, that's a pretty clean mask in terms of it just blend. Like, it seems like it was made for this skin. It even has like the dirt and wear on it. So I think some people will be using that mask for the skin. It's not my favorite, but it's an option you have. Ooh, that one's good as well. This one is good as well. I think it would stand out a bit too much. Let's see. Yeah, that one, it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Kind of does. Like, and I get that these two are like the muted versions of that. Let's see. I mean, this feels very MKX, this mask in general. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's like it could work on MKX. Feel like this design was straight ripped from that game. I want to see what the teeth look like, because I think when you're close up, at least with the hood, it feels like it makes more sense, but maybe it just looks like complete dog water when you're farther away. Try the gray one. I think the teeth one finally have a purpose. That's pretty hard. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that's pretty hard. I think that one, like, goes together like peanut butter on jelly. Like, that's pretty sick, right? Do I have the MK11 mask? I believe so. That one's good, though. I might rock that for the first Red Rank one. But we'll see. We'll see. I might just do, actually, how the skin comes in the pack with the mask it has. But I like the teeth. Let's just see what the classic mask looks like. It's pretty boring. What if I change the colors? It's better on some of the other variants. Let's see. It's best on this variant right here. I think if you're using this color, using the, like, very classic mask is a good call. The MK3 mask. MKX Diff is back. I know Mileena would be ashamed that I'm using Scorpion right now. I was such a big Mileena head when I played MKX. This one could be alright, but now that I've seen the others, I don't think I'll be a huge fan. It does kind of stick out, but maybe that's what I want from my skin, you know? Like, I want the mask to stick out. It must just be that palette in particular it sticks out. I feel like this one right here, the color of the mask being almost like a lime green tint, feels very MKX to me. Like that, just because the colors were so muted in that game, there were some weird color correcting things going on. This one, I think this might actually be my favorite with the default mask. I've changed my mind. The green looks sick. He almost looks like a DC superhero or something. A Green Lanterner. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you to everybody who stopped by this stream. I went over every single character change, balance change, pretty in depth with the patch notes on screen. So if you want to see all of that, you have this entire stream to scroll through where I try a bunch of things, try all of that. We haven't played T1000 or Madame Bo yet, but I'm going to actually be restarting stream later tonight and doing that. I'm just looking at Scorpion's new MKX skin because it looks sick, and I'm trying to decide on the best mask. So default mask, I think this skin is the worst for it. Somebody was saying the MK11 mask. I think this is the MK11 mask, or is it the one up top? Isn't this the MK11 mask? Like default mask? Ooh, you know what? I like it on this one a lot. I think that shine is pretty good over the other two we've checked. This one, I think I would just use the MKX mask for that tone. The other one, it works. It's cool. But MK11 looking mask looks good on this skin. Hold on. There was another mask that you could be... There's two more I want to try. This is the default for this game. Correct. And it could work, but I kind of want to stay away from anything default from this game because it's not Hanzo. It just doesn't make sense to put it together. So, I mean, that's cool and all, just not cool enough for me. Here's the other one I wanted to try. This one right here. Hey, big thank you for the tip. Wow. Did the text-to-speech work, by the way? I had to turn it down earlier when I was talking because I was tripping over my words, so I turned down the entire feedback of music and everything. But that's so sick. Thank you. Totally not Panda. Yeah, we have text-to-speech now. Just let me know if it worked. Green Lantern, that's who I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you. I can't check Discord right now because I literally don't have my phone next to me, but I will once I stop streaming. I barely saw it. Yeah, I need to figure out a splitter on my headset to make that better. All right, these two masks, at least everybody in chat could hear it. I just start tripping up when certain songs come on that I have on the playlist for stream, and I need to probably figure out exactly which ones. The issue is there's hundreds of songs on there that I just threw in, so it'd be tough to find unless I stop stream to go look. Okay, what were the ones I liked? This one is okay. This one I think is decent. Like, decent as in you couldn't use these masks for hardly anything beforehand, and this one is decent. And at least this one isn't god awful anymore. These are just the ones we haven't done yet, though. There are other masks that are better. Hold on. Let's look at this. Like, that's pretty cool. That feels MKX to me. Kind of goes with that palette color a bit better. I don't like how this one kind of looks like he has like a eagle or a hawk nose. Like, you see that? Doesn't that look a little bit weird? Kind of looks like a, I don't know, like a chode or something. That one's weird. Oh, they all kind of look like that. I don't know if I like this mask as much as I thought. It looks like Squidward's nose a bit. But at least on this palette, I think it's cool looking. Like, it can work if you didn't have Squidward's nose. Like, what kind of mask design is that? Whose nose bends like that? What the you know, it's fine. What the hell? Bro. How you breathing in that thing? But yeah, that's cool. Let me try a couple of the other masks. These ones right here I wanted to try. Which one's better? This one is 100%. Any other ones? No. It doesn't have the weird nose. It looks worse from distance than I thought it would. So maybe I would never use this mask. I can't tell. This one gets kind of wacky with the colors. I like that. Like, at the very least, this one tries to be original. It kind of looks like Vomit. It's like fall camo from original MW2. But, yeah. So I got the MKX skin. Got peer pressured into it. What time am I coming back? I'm just going to eat. So, probably... I say just going to eat, but I'm also making dinner. I'd say 2 hours. Like, from the time I stop stream, probably going to give myself 2 hours. Because I'm going to eat and go on a little run. And then come back. Well, run, then eat, but you get what I mean. Because I've been sitting down all day. I know the blood clots are forming in my thighs at this very moment. Do I have a website or a business email? Yes, I do. It's attached to my YouTube. You should be able to see it, but it is difffgc@gmail.com. But it's also attached to my YouTube. You just have to, like, unhide it when you go to the About section of my channel. I have just gone through all the characters, Jaden. I'm not going to be playing till later because I'm going to do Madam Bo and T1000 and stream most of the night. You can't load into online matches? It's good, I'm taking a break then. Okay, but that makes sense. I can't also do the Baraka. Wait, let's see if it's been hotfixed. That's a good idea. Hold on. Let's close MK. So we got the MK Scorpion skin. Let's close it real quick. Reload it. Let's see. If Baraka's back or forward 3 overhead doesn't work, I'm gonna be a little upset. Because it wasn't working earlier. What am I eating? I think I'm gonna make some chicken tacos. Which sounds weird that that's like all I'm saying. I just don't know what ingredients I actually make with it. Probably with guac. But I'm gonna grill some chicken for it. Trying to eat better. As summer approaches. Well, it's less that. It's just, it's getting warmer outside, so you can actually, like, grill. Things like that. Doesn't, you know, hurt to get outside. Okay, Baraka. Favorite kind of taco, at least. Yeah, I mean, I'm not picky. Like, don't get me wrong. I actually enjoy white people taco night. Like, I'll eat a ground beef taco. I think it's great. But I don't usually make it by myself because I feel like ground beef tacos are more for like feeding a family or like multiple people. Like if I'm making tacos, it's easier to like have chicken as leftovers than ground beef. So I'd always make like chicken or steak tacos. But I don't mind ground beef tacos either. Like I'll eat them. I enjoy them when I have them. I just don't eat them often because I, like, you know, don't have a family that I'm raising or something. So I don't have people to make food for. All right. Let's hope they finally updated the game. Apparently the Xbox servers are down anyways for getting into matches, but earlier we could not cancel his overhead into the throw or anything. It just simply would not work. So let's see. In we go. I'm doing Serena because I'm just wondering if somehow having Cyrax earlier was messing it up. I still can't grab. I still can't grab. That was me trying to do the fatal blow. It's still glitched. Maybe I have to let go like a little bit early, but then the move just happens. Somebody, I think, was lying to me that said it was only working in the mid screen, but I'll try it just for you. Yeah, no, it just doesn't work. Also, T1000 sound effects are really weird. It's like gushy. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. But some sound like pebbles. You're not going to be able to hear it well on my video, but when you get on, just listen to it. Ground chicken tacos are good as well. I like all tacos, though. I'm just not all that picky when it comes to it. I'd eat a shrimp taco, even though I don't, like, I only eat seafood when I'm traveling for the most part. Like, I'll eat seafood. I don't mind it. It's just, like, I usually don't have the craving until I'm near the coast, but I'll eat anything. Yeah, it's still glitched for Xbox, at least for me. I'll have to reset the cache on my console, but I've not gotten this to work, and nobody's given me the answer to. When did this come out? Today. So now, instead of the basic overhead, which you could still do, he also has the charge up one that can be canceled into the throw or fatal blow, or jump attack, if I do. See, like, you can do a jump attack, but it's harder than it looks. So you have that. He also has the Mileena style buff, where you can do cool stuff. I forget what was comboing earlier. Oh, it was the back one. It was the back one. Oh, I'm not using the right cameo. I forgot. Like, there's not a lot you can do with Serena, but let's try one real quick. Oops. Why didn't that go off? I was hitting RB. Why is that not working? What? Is just Xbox so glitched for Baraka in general? Yeah, I don't know. That's so weird. So that was the spin. Hold on, let me... You know, let's just put it on and see if it works. Oh, I forgot. That's the weirdest part, is sometimes I just mess it up when I have it on. Yeah, it's not working all of a sudden. We were doing this at the beginning of the stream. Oh, okay. The timing is just much different. Earlier, I just was spamming it and it worked. How do I make my thumbnails? I used to always use Photoshop, and so I'm okay in Photoshop. Now I do a mix of Photoshop and then Canva. I pay the Canva subscription because they have a lot of free elements I can use in my thumbnails, like glow effects, stuff like that. It's what a lot of people use for their thumbnails. Like a lot of graphics artists people pay for in the MK community, like straight up just use Canva Pro version and are just really good at blending all the elements together and using the features it has. So I recommend trying Canva yourself if you are trying to get better at thumbnails. I thought it helped me because Photoshop is better as a whole. Like there are more things you can do in Photoshop, but it's much more complicated. If all you're ever looking to do is thumbnails and light graphic design, learning Canva will go a long way for you. I don't know why I'm playing with this Cameo still, but I just was trying to do one of these. That's not bad. It's just not great. That doesn't combo? What? Since when? People are gonna join stream and be like, no way, this man's playing Serena with Baraka. And it's true, true. Look at, can you do anything after this? Oh yeah, you get an armored move after that. There you go. No, it's something about Serena, like, or that combo specifically, that doesn't work. Is it because I'm out of Cameo gauge? Or do I perfectly run out of health at the exact time? No, it just doesn't work. That combo specifically just glitches it. It's launching like that, I guess. I don't know. You know what? I'm going back to Cyrex. I said I was gonna hop off stream, but I just wanna try one more thing. Okay, it's working again, but I'm changing myself back to 1 so we don't have to listen to that go "Durr" over and over again. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Okay. Ooh, I have a vision. There's a vision there for over in the corner. $43 is not bad. I ran out of meter. That's not as clean as some of the other combos we were doing earlier, though. Okay, that's easy. Hold on. I thought that used to combo meterlessly. Is it just horizontal that does? Oh, I bet I can get another Cyrex lunch. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing with this character.
47-hit combo, man. I'm so close to making it nasty. I just don't know what I'm doing. Oh, it's so cool looking. It's just I don't know what I'm doing. Oop. I want to see, like, what's the max hit combo I can get. I don't think this one combos with anything. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. The 47 hit combo, I don't think I'll ever hit again. I blew my one opportunity. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh my gosh, what was my timing difference on the first one I did? It was 49 hits. It was 49. It was 49. I should just get up and do down back one again. I think that's the way. 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 I only know Shao. I understand your frustration going back to non-mains. Haha. Love the videos. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. It's more because season 1 of this game, so whatever it was, 2023, right? Like I knew how to play Baraka, and now I just forget it all. I forget it all. It's the timing on this part that I hate. Like you want to call it out, but you just have to be patient, and I am not patient enough. And then I'm too patient. It's not even hard, it's just like then I'm too early. We can get the 50 hit one though. We were only one hit off. No fatal blow, a 50 hit combo. Oh my gosh! What's worse is I think I started that one with back one, so if I started with this, I would have had it. I'm just like a second too soon. But then I'm a second too late. Oh, I'm gonna freak out. Well, then if I stand forward, I don't feel like I recover quick enough. That's it. I didn't do what I said I would do, which is down back one. Gosh. Oh. 2 more attempts. Oh, almost desk popped. That one seemed good up until right at the drop. All right, final attempt. That wasn't final attempt. No. Final attempt past that part. Past that part. There we go. Oh, yeah, I messed it up. I could get it. I could get it at some point. It's not even probably max damage. Does this jail unblock? I don't actually know. I really don't. Here's a lock in diff. I should, man. Alright, I'm gonna go, like,
eat dinner and stuff, get out of my chair for a little bit, and then I will be back streaming probably in 2 hours or so. Don't count on 2 hours exactly, but to play T1000 and Madame Bo. And yeah, potentially run against viewers. It depends on how much or how long learning takes for me, but potentially go against viewers. But regardless, we hit the donation goal on the stream anyway, so I'll be streaming tomorrow. Probably doing King of the Hills with T1000. Just playing viewers with the new character. So yeah, that's the plan. You're drafting the email now. Hey, I look forward to seeing it. Appreciate everybody that came through stream today. At least for this stream. You know, have a safe and happy evening if you don't tune into the later one. And I'll catch you guys later. Also, shout out to all the people on Twitch. I know I was reading chat there a little bit less, but it's also because chat is just overall slower there. But I really do appreciate you guys that like come by on the Twitch platform. And James, I'll have to check out on Discord some of these combos. So just link them to me. I need to regroup, eat some chicken, and you'll get it first try. Agreed. Agreed.